come in, have a seat. Kick back and relax, cause it's that time of the week. How's your day? Was it great? Well, it'll get better with Otalku Cafe. Nostalgia, let the memories bloom. All these stories in my head are gonna make me go boom. Kick back and relax, turn the volume to the max. Bob your head until you're dead. Yeah. Yeah. Kick back and relax, turn the volume to the max. Bob your head until you're dead. Yeah.
Gone my friends! Welcome to Otaku Cafe's Part 2 for Top 25 Anime of the Year. For those that joined us last night for the awards, thank you all so much. But we're not done with that quite yet, because joining me today, we have Ethan to give us his before we start our year.
Minasan konbanwa. O genki desu ka?
How you doing?
I joined you today. I normally don't like to drink midweek, but I figured if my buddy is having a down day and wants to drink and we want to celebrate at the same time, let us cheers, good sir.
Yeah, what do you got today?
To a fantastic 2025 anime season, to another successful year as being your barely co-CEO, to being a good, humble man, good sir, and to plenty of more wonderful things to come. I salute thee, good sir.
Kanpai. All right.
では、始めましょうか。
Very, very, very good. But Starman and Chris will join us whenever they arrive, but really no rush for them since we're not doing our 25 yet. I'm excited for that because I'm pretty sure all of our lists are going to be completely different.
はい、もちろんです。
So it's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be a lot of what? Are you kidding me?
Indeed, sir.
But so we will get to we'll start with you. Are you ready to talk about what you got?
Yes, sir, I am.
And,
Hi, senpai.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what we won if you didn't listen or look at the Facebook page. We'll tell you what we picked.
I did not.
Right.
I was tired and I got distracted. And
I got you. No, you had a comedy show. We were all tired. So
yeah, not just the comedy show. I was at McFoley here in Orlando, Florida. He didn't do the gimmick. I was like, man. He teased it. And he's like, nah, and everybody laughed. And then he didn't do it. He didn't like go back to it. He mentioned Orlando once, and everybody's like, woo! But then he didn't like say right here in Orlando, Florida. He didn't say it. It was like,
that's a shame.
It's a little bit.
That's not awesome. Big Flo was always great to hang out with.
It was. He was nice to meet. Gave us our time. He was tired. I wanted to ask him about that video that I showed you in our wrestling group. Yeah. I had a follow-up question. And he cut me off, and he's like, I don't want to be mean, but I want to go home. He's straight up. And I was like, I respect that. I will get up out of my seat, and you can finish off with the last 3 people, and I'll fuck off. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
And I fucked off. All right. And he was real, at least. I'm like, all right.
No. I respect the honesty.
Yeah, he's like, listen, I appreciate you, but I want to go home.
Alrighty. So our first award was Worst Anime of the Year. Chris had The Beginning After the End. Sean had Lazarus. And I had Makina-san as a love bot.
Worst anime.
Yep.
I don't have that in my list.
Because that's usually like the disappointing, but to Daniel, it was like the worst.
I don't. I have best everything. I don't have big. Okay, here it is. Got it. All right, I got it. I got it. Never mind. Good. I put biggest disappointment / worst anime. That's what.
Yeah,
It was.
yeah, okay.
Okay, Summer Pockets, easy. I'll round out the list. By the way, guys, to preface my list, two things. One, I normally give you guys statistics. I was supremely busy and lazy at the same time, so don't have statistics done at this stage. If any of you guys ever get a hold of this sheet, because yes, I have a whole Excel sheet with all of my winners over 2023, 2024, and 2025. Those do have statistics. I will compile them and I will send them to you in terms of the category winners and the category statistics in terms of what did the best. I just didn't get to that.
Yeah, no problem.
Also, secondly, I know you guys did a top 5. I did not do a top 5. I did a top 4 because remember, I just take the annual winners and I rank them based off of that. So bear that in mind. I do not have 5. I only have 4. So with that said, number 4 for that was Unnamed Memory. Number 3 for me was Killing Slimes for 300 Years Season 2. Number 2 for me was Disney Twisted Wonderland. And of course, number 1 was Summer Pockets.
Yeah, Twisted Wonderland made my number 5 for the worst.
It was pointless.
Yeah. Okay, next one is our best surprise. So, Chris had Nukitashi animation. I'm going to hurt him for this because it won a lot. And I'm like, this is your number 1. He's like, no, it's not. I promise. I'm like,
but it won a lot for him.
Starman had Sanda, and I had Medalist.
I had Honey Lemon Soda at 4, Sanda at 3, Summer Hikaru died at 2, and my number 1 for this was Kowloon Generic Romance.
All right. I think that's the only. Sorry, no. It won only one other award. I'll get to that later. Everyone, I'm the only one that gave it a win somewhere.
Very well, sir.
This one, best season, me, Sean, and Chris all said Summer.
Not even close. Summer.
Yeah.
Second for me was Winter.
My weakest was fall, then spring, then winter.
I had Winter 2, Spring 4, and Fall 3.
Yeah. That's it. With fall, I just had so many low graded shows I couldn't put it above.
When I looked at because I do when I do the seasonal rankings, I go based off of how many shows made, and I do have statistics for that later. I did compile those fairly early on. I go based off of the amount of entries that I have in the 30. So that's my real number 1 statistic as it relates. And fall is the least. It still has a lot, believe it or not. But it's all fairly close. But I'm sorry, spring. My bad. Spring. I said spring was last. Yeah. Spring wasn't even close. So yeah, spring sucked for me.
All right. Next one is opening theme. Chris had Our Last Crusade or Rise of the New World Season 2 opening theme. Myself and Sean both had Call of the Night.
All wonderful choices. Number 4 for me, A Star Brighter Than the Sun. Number 3 for me, Honey Lemon Soda. Number 2 for me, Windbreaker Season 2. And number 1, I know you guys didn't love it. I did. Kaiju number 8.
All right. All right. Now, ending theme. Chris had Amnio Kaiten Reverse. Sean had Clevitus. And I had Apothecary Diaries, the second one.
Very good. Number 4, Assassins Exceeds the Hero. My status is an assassin. Number 3, Kaiju number 8. Number 2, Shoshimin. And number 1, Unnamed Memory.
All right.
It was a disappointing anime, but the ED was good.
Good. There's always a positive somewhere, like with One Punch Man. You know what? I like the OP. That's the only thing.
You know what's interesting? Because fall was so... I'm sorry. Because winter was so good, and I believe Unnamed Memory is a winter anime. Yeah. It won my worst, but I truly didn't have anything that disappointing in winter. I gave it a flat 3. You can't give something a flat 3 and call it a disappointment, truly. But...
Yeah, but you're also comparing it to part 1, which you liked better. That's what you got hooked on from the first
part 1 was way better than part 2, and
right.
So it was what it was. But I still gave it a 3. Like it's not. That's why it's the 4th ranked disappointment for me because I'm like it's truly out of all of them the least disappointing. But I know Chris was expecting me to say Juan Dance's animation. That goes up there. Nonetheless, you know.
All right. Next up, the best soundtrack. Chris had My Hero Academia final season.
Mm.
Sean had Mobile Suit Gundam G-Quux.
Okay.
And I had To Be Hero X.
Wonderful. Number 4 for me, Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. Number 3, Solo Leveling. Number 2, Rock as a Lady's Modesty. And number 1 for me, Wand Dance. Again, the Wand Dance soundtrack is helped by the fact that they literally license legitimate music across multiple genres, both Japanese and English.
Very good. No, I respect that.
That's a lot of money to license. They must have had a full album worth of licensed music. So good.
All right, next one, best anime studio. Chris had Passion. Sean had Mappa, and I had Side Games Pictures.
I did extensive research on this over the weekend.
Yeah,
I did, so much so that my 30 has every studio. It has every studio next to it. I have genre and studio.
Yeah, what I did was I looked at everything I watched, checked the studios, then I clicked on it, said, what else did they have? Then these are the like the most.
I looked at my 30 and what fit what. With that said, number 4 for me in studio is Studio Bones with the My Hero Academia final and Sanda. Yeah. Number 3, Cloverworks, Fragrant Flower, Assassin, and Spy Family Season 3. Number 2, Leiden Films, Detectives These Days Are Crazy, May I Ask for One Final Thing, and Call of the Night. And my number 1 was Madhouse with Orb, Trillion Game, and Wand Dance. A key to what I just said, I just gave you 3, 6, 9, 11 of my 30 in that. 2, the other thing I went is based off of the amount of anime that the studio had in my 30, and B, their positioning in my 30.
Okay.
Take that as you will.
I will. All right, next up, best original anime of 2025. Chris had Omnio Kaiten, Reverse. Sean had the new Penny and Stocking with Garter Belts. And I had To Be Hero X.
I only watched 2 original anime. The entire fucking.
You got what? Isekai Quartet and Lycoris?
2 and 1, yes, sir.
Which is the winner?
Lycoris.
Lycoris
6 episodes was better than Isekai Quartet.
Lycoris won an award. Let's go.
By default.
By default, I love it.
Cannot wait for season 2.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to predict it'll come out next year. I don't see it coming in 2026.
Hopefully.
All right, best adaptation. Chris had Nukitashi. And me and Shaw had Anne Shirley.
Wonderful. Number 4 for me, Apothecary Diaries Season 2. Number 3, ReZero Season 3. Number 2, My Hero Academia Final Season. And number 1, Summer Hikaru Died.
All right. No, that's good. All right. It won an award. Hooray.
I'm telling you, I have a versatile list compared to the rest of you guys. Yeah. But because it's so simplistic, you know?
No, that's fair. There's nothing wrong with that. Next up, the genre. So best ecchi air fan service. Chris had Nukitashi.
No surprise.
Sean had the new Patty and Stocking. And I had 100 Girlfriends Who Really, Really Loved You.
Number 4, There's No Freaking Way I'll Be Your Lover. Which, by the way, on that note, I'm almost done with the 5-episode extension. I'm on episode 4 of it. It's really good. Just FYI. I don't think
that one. Yeah, that one. I'm just gonna watch at my own leisure. The No Way I'll Be Your Lover.
It's on. So for me, it's first off, it's all on YouTube. Second off, the 5 episodes are combined into one video, so it's 2 hours long.
Okay.
Yeah, and they have the whole season in a single video. 4 hours and 44 minutes.
I'm okay. You know what? I can do that. I can work with that.
So you're looking at a combined 7 hours.
Good enough.
All right. Anyway, number 4, There's No Freaking Way I'll Be Your Lover. Number 3, 100 Girlfriends Season 2. Put S2 next to that. Number 2, Takemine-san. And number 1, simply because they had sex, Tales of Wedding Rings season 2.
Wedding Rings got runner up on mine because of that. I'm like,
They fucked.
they did. All right, best sci-fi. Myself and Chris both had Apocalypse Hotel, and Sean had Mobile Suit Gundam G-Quix.
I only watched 3 sci-fis this year.
Okay.
Number 3, Kowloon Generic Romance. Number 2, Dr. Stone Season 4. Number 1, Takapi's Original Sin.
All right, that's a good one. All right, best supernatural. Chris had Dan to Dan Season 2. Sean had Sanda, and I had The Summer Hikaru Died.
Supernatural. Number 4, My Happy Marriage. Number 3, Shabake. Number 2, Fire Force Season 3. Was it?
Season 3, Part 1, yeah.
Yes. And my best number 1, Call of the Night Season 2.
All right, that's a good one.
Vampires, baby.
Best thriller mystery. Sean had Orb, mostly for the thriller aspects. Myself and Chris both had Lord of the Mysteries.
Number 4, To Your Eternity Season 3. Number 3, Hikaru Summer Died. Number 2, ReZero Season 3. Number 1, Apothecary Diary Season 2.
Nice. Yeah, that was my runner-up.
Yep.
Alrighty, best action. Chris had Amyo Kaiten Rebirth. Sean had Windbreaker Season 2. And I had To Be Hero X.
Number 4, Kaiju Number 8 Season 2.
Yep.
Number 3, Windbreaker Season 2. Number 2, Solo Leveling Season 2. Number 1, My Hero Academia Final Season.
Alright. Best adventure. Chris had Yaiba Samurai Legend. Sean had Dr. Stone Science Future. And I had Rui Rocks.
Adventure. Where's my adventure? Right above it. Okay. Number 4, by default, Zatsutabi. Number 3, Guild Receptionist. Number 2, My Status as an Assassin. Number 1, Dr. Stone Season 4.
All right, so you and Sean got that. All right, cool.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Zatsutabi was like number 3 on mine. But I do agree with Chris. No more tourist shows.
Listen, I want to go to Japan, so give me more.
I know. I appreciate it, but at the same time, it's like, stop.
Bro, watching the tourist shows to me gives you a leg on anybody else that goes to Japan, because 90% of people that go to Japan will do the tourist loop. Right. Kyoto, Osaka, Tokyo. They won't go to the remaining 103 prefectures that are in Japan, or however many they are. They won't see the coastal towns. They won't see all the sites. They won't understand or care about the history when you do go to any place, truly, because they do feature Kyoto and Tokyo, obviously. So you won't care about the histories. So give me more of that. It gives me, it gives you more to discuss and more to give a shit that you might want to see in real life, since it was so closely based on real life.
That's fair. Alrighty, next up, best slice of life. Myself and Sean had Anne Shirley, and Chris had Honey Lemon Soda.
Number 4, Zatsutabi. Number 3, Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. Number 2, Chitose is in the Ramune bottle. And number 1, Flower and Ashura.
I forgot all about that. I forgot all about that.
It was my 30 before a certain show made it. So it was close.
Alrighty, best sports or music. Myself and Chris both had Medalist, and Sean had Blue Box.
Sports music. Number 4, Blue Box. Number 3, Let's Go Karaoke. Number 2, Rock is a Lady's Modesty. Number 1, Wand Dance.
All right. Did you finish Medalist?
I did not, and I still put it in my 30.
Okay. All right, best fantasy. Myself and Chris both have Secrets of the Silent Witch, and Sean has Zenshu.
Fantasy. Number 4, Witch Watch.
Okay.
Season 1. Number 3, Guild Receptionist. Number 2, Gachi Akuda. Number 1, Silent Witch.
All right, three-way.
Yes.
Good man, good man. Alrighty, now best comedy. Chris Nukitashi.
No surprise.
Myself and Sean, 100 Girlfriends.
Number 4, Witch Watch Part 1. Number 2, 100 Girlfriends Season 3. Number 2, I said number 3 or number 2 then? 100 Girlfriends 3. Number 2, may I ask for one final thing? Number 1, detectives these days are crazy.
Alrighty.
I laughed far more at that than any other anime this year.
That is fair. Alrighty, best romance. Myself and Chris got Fragrant Flower, and Sean has 100 Girlfriends.
Number 4, A Star is Brighter Than the Sun. Number 3, Betrothed to My Sister's Ex. Number 2, Blue Box. And I am in agreement with Sean. Kowloon Generic Romance is my number 1.
Actually, you're the only one that has Kowloon as their winner.
Oh, what did you say Sean had?
He had 100 Girlfriends.
Oh, and Chris had?
Fragrant Flower.
With you. Oh, okay, I thought it was Kowloon.
We both got Fragrant Flower.
Okay, well.
Yeah. Alrighty, best drama. I have Orb, while Sean and Chris had Takapi.
Number 4, Anyway, I'm Falling in Love with You. Number 3, Chitose is in the Ramune bottle. Number 2, Shoshimin. Number 1, Takapi.
Alrighty. Yeah, I was juggling back and forth with Takapi and Orb for the drama. It was so hard.
It is. It's like 1 and 1A. The fact that it came out in the same season is crazy.
Well, yeah, it is crazy. Alrighty, best movie. Chris has Colorful Stage movie, Amiku Who Can't Sing. Sean has Chainsaw Man, Reze Arc. And I have Given to the Sea.
Number 4, Bond. Number 3, Chainsaw Man, Reze Arc. Number 2 is the movie, and I'm going on my first soapbox, Matt.
All right, go ahead.
Number 2 is the movie that I literally just watched 20 minutes before I got on this fucking show, 100 Meters. I wanted to give this number 1 so fucking badly because of the emotional aspects in so many ways that this show touches. Yeah. However, Matt, how did you feel at the fact that 2 things happened in the show? 1, there was a time skip of 10 years in which we got no sort of backstory, no history on the other 3 members, no history on the accomplishments of our 2 main characters. It just, he lost the race, and then he fucks off 10 years later, and it looks like he's working a normal job, only to find out he's a pro. Why? Where? I'm doing the Trump. Where did the other anything? Context, something.
Yeah, that one I do agree with.
Secondly, I know what the finale was trying to accomplish with them realizing their happiness and they're running happy for the very first time in their lives.
Right.
But should we not have had a motherfucking winner? Should we have not seen if what's his face's leg blew out at the finish? Can he never race again? Was it his absolute final race that he gave it his all and his knee blew out and now he has to retire along with the amazing record holder? Right? Should that not have been an option? Or maybe fucking the other guy, he loses and he doesn't care for the first time that he lost because the guy who trained him came back from obscurity to beat him. Should that have also not given some sort of conclusion? Could we have not seen them like, oh, and they went off to the Olympics and he lost in the semifinals of the Olympics? Something, anything. But no, it closes with 2 of them smiling as they're tied, about to cross the finish line.
I didn't mind that. I didn't mind that.
I hated it. Matt, I love sports more than you do. Unequivocal fact.
That's
in
fine.
Sports, why do you play sports? Why do you play the game? As Herm Edwards
be the best.
To win the game. Who won the game? I don't fucking know. Do you? No.
I don't think the main guy won.
Gee, that's hopeful thinking, but we don't fucking know.
If you actually look, he's like behind, like slightly. Like I didn't think he wins.
then tell us he didn't win and let them look at each other, smile, or shake hands afterwards and end on a handshake and end on the smile after he loses. Something. You couldn't give us a fucking winner?
No.
It lost a half a star on that, and it lost a quarter star on the other part. Because I could live with no context. I can live with that far more than I can live without having a winner. 4.25 stars.
Yeah.
Number 2. Number 1, Demon Slayer. Despite the fact that it drug in the final hour, it was still an immaculate anime full of crazy action, incredible animation, wonderful musical composition. And damn it, I love action and I love everything that Demon Slayer does almost all the time that they put something out.
Yeah.
And I wanted to give it to 100 meters because I enjoyed the emotional aspect. I enjoyed the ride. I enjoyed the thoughts that it made me feel. It made me think about how the Japanese are as a society in real life. It made me face like thoughts of, you know, what it's like when you're down and depressed and downtrodden and how you deal with that, how you overcome challenges and rivalries and having to overcome other people that may be in front of you in a positive light. But no, you fucking screwed the pooch. God damn it, Matt.
Yep.
Soapbox over.
You're right there.
Soapbox over. Let's
All
add.
right.
You want me to add Sean?
Oh yeah, we can add him.
Oh, my bad. Good evening, Starman.
Here's contestant number 3.
What up? What up? What up? What up? What
Just
up?
catch me going the fuck off on my number 2 movie of the year.
How many did you get through so far?
We're like at the halfway point. We're about to do the visual, then the characters, and then the animation. So we're like halfway there.
I went on my first soapbox of the night.
Yeah, unfortunately, I came in the middle of that soapbox.
But it's a justified soapbox too, mostly, right, Matt? I'm not.
No. I do agree.
Don't validate
I
him.
understand why that would be frustrating with no clear winner. I get it, but at the same time, it's like you kind of want that, especially with the rivalry that they did have. I did like that rivalry a lot.
It was good. That was great.
Yeah.
Everything about the show, except for the time skip, which I could live with more than without a fucking winner to a sports anime. What's the point of the fucking sport if nobody wins or loses? Imagine if they did that.
At least show us a tie.
Imagine if they did that in Medalist. There was no season 2 of Medalist, and the finale is she's doing her program and she has to overcome almost busting her ass after her other person did an amazing program, and fucking she comes through and she nails a triple axel Quinzel fucking spin to fucking seal it, and the crowd goes wild, and you see them put up her score, and it goes black. They play the credits, and there's never a season 2 again. How would you feel, Matt?
I'd be annoyed.
Thank you. Next award. I'm gonna put on because I'm hot now. I've been drinking. I still halfway through my first drink, and I'm riled up. Next award. While I put
all right. Best visuals. I had Lord of the Mysteries. Sean had Call of the Nights, and Chris had Honey Lemon Soda.
Visuals. Right. Breathe. Number 4.
Breathe. Tranquilo.
Tranquilo, señor. Number 4, A Star Brighter Than the Sun. Number 3, Honey Lemon Soda. Number 2, Call of the Night Season 2. Number 1, Shoshimin Season 2. I just appreciate the movie backdrop of it. It's the best thing about the show.
No, that's fair. That's a good one. All right, best fights. Chris had Rio and Norede from Gachi Yakuda. Sean had Bakugo versus All for One in My Hero Academia. And I had Queen versus Boa from To Be Hero X.
I had to change this award because I had changed it in the finale. So, you know what? For the first time, I'm going to give you a 5.
All right.
I'm going to give you a 5. Number 5, Nazuno versus Anko. Number 4, Shinra versus Burns. Number 3, Jinwoo versus Beru. Damn it, I fucked it up. I'm trying to copy and paste this shit in real time. Number 3, Jinwoo versus Beru. Number 2, Bakugo versus All for One. And number 1 is the... What was Chris's fight?
Rio and Noerde.
What was my one from fall that I changed it to?
It was like Reaper.
Sean and Chris about this. I know it was Sean about this. What was it? Well, fight. Did I not change? I swore I changed it on here. the fight. Reaper versus what's her name? What's the hair girl's name, Chris?
Chris ain't here yet.
Sean.
Hmm?
Rhea Reaper. Who's the hair girl?
Reaper.
No, the hair girl that she fought.
Why?
I'm giving
For his winner.
Bro, how you gonna bro, that disqualifies from even getting the award. If you don't know her name, how the fuck you gonna give her an award when you don't even know her name, bro? Like you just throwing it out there. You just throwing it out there because
No, remember we talked about it on the show.
bro, you don't remember her name. So it makes me
I
question
didn't
how
remember her name back then either.
Bro, you if you're gonna really give her an award, you really got to remember her name, bro.
Fine, go back and go versus one all for one. Fine. I won't give you a 5. I'll just go with what we had originally. No.
Okay, best protagonist. Junotsuke from Nukitashi for Chris.
Golly jeepers.
Sean had Sanda from Sanda. And I had Klein from Lord of the Mysteries.
Protag. Where's Protag on here? Okay, number 4, Jinwoo. Number 3, Sanda. Number 2, Yamori. Number 1, Mao Mao.
All right, very good. This is Otaku Cafe. If you're looking for the wrestling recap, that is going to be later on for AEW because Jake Somfin is a trader who joined the Sickos. Have fun jobbing elsewhere.
He really joined AEW?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, his new name is Jake Doyle.
Okay.
That's okay. He ain't gonna do shit anyway. Still,
Is he joining?
I like the guy, but
is he joining Don Callis family?
Yeah, he did actually.
Of course. Fucking of course.
Yeah.
To answer your question, I think her name was Noride.
That's what it is. Yes.
Norde. Okay.
That's what Chris got.
Yeah, I had to look it up. I was like, I think it's Noride.
Yeah, I just couldn't pronounce it right.
That's my here, but since I mean Sean didn't make a bad point. You can't have a fight if you don't remember the other bitch's name.
Right.
That's what I did for in my best boy category. I forgot one. Like I wrote the first name, but I forgot where it was from, so I just took it out.
Really?
I was like, "Where are you from?"
I would have looked up characters. They have a character thing, right?
I went to Google because I only wrote like the first name, and then
did that boy win an award?
No, he did not win. He did not win. I got rid of it anyway, so
all right,
it's gone. It's gone forever. All right, best antagonist. Sean had Stanley from Dr. Stone. I had Novak from Orb, and Chris had Crunchyroll itself.
Yeah, that sounds like him. Like if he did that, I was like, bro.
To the T, bro. Number 4, Mizuha. Number 3, Shinmei. Number 2, Novak. And Sean and I are twinsies. Number 1, Stanley.
All right, best husbando. Myself and Sean had Rentaro from 100 Girlfriends, while Chris has Sakuchi Tose.
It's a good pick. Number 4 is Arata from what was the name of that show now?
Cut it out.
No, I'm not cutting that one out. It's one of the romances.
What was the name?
Arata. Give me a second. I can fucking tell you.
Arata.
Ratata. Shinji family. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, Arata from Shinji family. Number 3 was Kai. Kai is from Honey Lemon Soda. Took me a second.
Okay.
Number 2, Sakuchi Tose, obviously. Number 1, Kiros from Betrothed to My Sister's Ex.
Okay. Alrighty, best waifu. Chris had Tsukimiya from Amnyo Kaiten, Rebirth Verse. Sean had Pop Step from My Hero Academia Vigilantes. And I had Priscilla from ReZero Season 3.
Give me a second to write some of these things down real quick. Actually, you know what? Oh, fuck it. I'll do it afterwards. That's fine. I'll do it to remember. Number 4 for me, Amelia from Assassin. Number 3, Priscilla, ReZero. Number 2, Mai from Bunny Girl. Number 1, Banri. I heard you when I was jumping on last night.
Yeah, she was my number 5.
She was your number 5. She was my number 1, baby.
I mean, valid. The best one out of the whole show.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, now next one is best group or duo. Sean had the Kingdom of Science from Dr. Stone.
Mm.
Chris had the Paranormal Ballbusters from Dan Dan Season 2.
Mm.
And I had Tsukasa and Inori from Medalist.
I have Bofarine High School at number 4. Number 3, Team Subaru from ReZero. Number 2, Class 1A from My Hero Final Season. Once again, Sean and I are twinsies. Kingdom of Science is the number 1 for me.
Alrighty. Now, best couple, myself and Chris have Rintaro and Wagari from Fragrant Flower. And Sean has Nana and Ko from Call of the Night.
Number 4 for me, you and Himari, which I want to change that so bad now that I know the finale of the fucking manga. I want to disqualify it, but I'm not going to. Number 3, Amelia and Akira from Assassin. Number 2, Uka and Kai from Honey Lemon Soda. Number 1, Kiros and Marie.
From where?
Betrothed to My Sister's Ex.
Okay. Alrighty, best supporting girl. Sean had Pop Step from Vigilantes. Chris had Suika from Dr. Stone. And I had Yao Mei from Kowloon Generic Romance.
Man, me and Sean are on the same fucking key when it comes to any of the Dr. Stone shit. Number 4, Yao Mei, Apothecary Diaries. Number 3, Ryu Reaper from Gacha Kuda. Number 2, Rin Rin. And I couldn't remember where the fuck Rin Rin was. I swear, I was like, where did I get Rin Rin from? Where did I get Rin Rin from? And I'm not remembering now. Give me a second. Rin Rin. Where is Rin Rin? Supporting girl. Rin Rin from Trillion Game. That's right, Trillion Game.
Oh,
The
president. The president. Okay.
Yeah, the president. Sorry, yeah. Rin Rin. Yeah. And number 1, Suika.
Oh, so you and Chris got that one. All right.
I thought it was Sean that had Suika.
No, Sean had Pop Step.
Oh, that's right. He loves Pop fucking Step.
I really do. I really.
It was the booty. I get it.
I'm surprised that wasn't waifu. I'm very surprised that wasn't waifu.
No, he got waifu. He got Pop Step for waifu.
Who said it wasn't? I was just like, what you talking about, bro?
No, he did. All right, best supporting boy.
Like what?
Supporting boy, Sean had Shin from Sakamoto Days. Chris had Shunshiro from Catch Me at the Ballpark. And I had Matthew Cupert from Angelly.
God, I gotta keep all these things up now. Give me a second, because I don't. These names, like I have the names, but I don't remember what shows they are. So I have to look at the season that I did it on and compare it to the 13. Okay. Supporting boy, number 3, Speedwagon, aka Bonshin, from To Your Eternity.
What was number 4?
Number 4 was Bond.
Okay.
Bond. Number 3, You is from. I want to say Fragrant Flower. I really want to. There was a U in Fragrant Flower, was there not?
We have Shohei from Fragrant Flower.
Is it you, Shohei? Fuck. I don't remember where the fuck you is from. This is gonna fucking piss me off. I don't remember where I have you. Why you? You, not me. You.
Me.
Not me. You. Where the fuck is you from? This is gonna drive me nuts. Whatever. I'll move on. Okay. Number 2, Reinhard. Number 1, Gwen from what's it called? Son of a bitch. Where's Gwen from? I had Gwen. Gwen. That's you. That's Gwen. Gwen is from. Oh, Apothecary. Sorry, not Apothecary. Kowloon.
Oh, the other one. Okay.
Yes, the other guy.
Alrighty. Best girl. I had Anne Shirley. Sean had Rezi from Chainsaw Man. And Chris had Anastasia from Fate of Magical Princess.
Number 4, Alina from I just had the show, damn it. I just said it. Fuck, where is it? Oh my god, where the fuck is the show? I just said it out loud. Guild Receptionist. Number 3, Kujirai A from Kowloon. Number 2, Wagari, Fragrant Flower. Number 1, Best Girl, Princess Scarlet.
All right. All right. Best boy. Sean had Rentaro from Hunter Girlfriends. Chris had Takeru from Amio Kaiten. And I had Jinshi from Apothecary Diaries.
Number 4, Rentaro on her girlfriends. Number 3, Chitose Rumune Bado. Number 2, Jinshi, Apothecaries. Number 1, Kiros, Betrothed to My Sister's Ex.
All right, and now the final award. Best animation.
Number 4, Fragrant Flower.
I didn't say our winners yet.
My bad. I missed my cue. Go ahead.
Sean had Gachi Akuda.
Okay.
I had To Be Hero X.
Okay.
And Chris had Lord of the Mysteries.
All right. Number 4 for me. Where the fuck did I have it? Animation. This is right here at the top. Boom. There we go. All right. Number 4, Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. Number 3, Solo Leveling Season 2. Number 2, My Status as an Assassin. Obviously, he's the hero. Number 1, Kowloon Generic Romance. Surprise, surprise. The 90s style animations won my final 2.
What was your number 1 of
Kowloon.
best animation?
Yeah.
No, what was your number 1? I'm asking.
Kowloon, yeah.
No, for real. What was your number 1?
Demon Slayer, because it's the best animation from all of everything.
I got it.
But that's a movie. Matt got the board going. That's what's up. No, for real though. Kowloon was the best animated show. Like
this year was
out
a
of
year.
Everything you've seen, that show had the best animation.
This year was a year of the 90s animation style, and I fell in love with it again.
Kowloon.
I'm gonna let you two. I gotta let you two add it.
Are you sure? You didn't say not Apothecary, like Kowloon.
Because you know what it is, dude. At the end, like I said, this year was a year of the 90s style animation. It captivated me on a personal note because the reality of it is, when we look at anime throughout all of our like recent times, like a lot of studios do animation better than others, but to the same degree, it's all based on the same principle. They've shied away from the yesteryear's animation style to go with the current trend, current models, current techniques, and things of that nature. And while there are plenty of anime that look absolutely stupendous, the fact that you're able to adapt the old into something new is, I think, a lot more commendable. I think, and we've gone on this soapbox before on many a front, when it comes to nostalgia, I am a severe antagonist when it relates to the anime community's love and dependence and just will to maintain and hold on to nostalgia. They don't open themselves up to anything new because they're so hyper fixated on what was back in their day, back in their childhood, back during whatever moment it was. They go back and watch a show 1 billion times. There's no set focus on wanting to move forward. So for those that don't have that fixation, it's refreshing when you do go back and you are able to grab an aspect of your past and see that it's well done and be able to, find comfort in that.
Let me challenge you on that, because you don't like older anime. Like every anime that is older from the 90s or early 2000s that has gotten rebooted, you prefer the reboot. You've never once chosen the original version over anything. You like the new style. So that's why I find this
but I chose the reboots because of the story.
The story, even if the story is the same.
Trigun is the biggest example of what you're
referring to.
I love the story way more.
But the animation style for the original Trigun.
I would say I prefer the Bruce Baxter reboots over the original one.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So
I didn't watch the original one. I didn't watch the original one.
But Trigun.
I'm saying for me personally.
For the shows that I have watched, I can still appreciate it. Akira, I hated the story. I liked the animation a lot in Akira. I'm one of the few that hates Akira. People look at me like I'm batshit and I should be disqualified from anime talking. Fuck you. Go jump off a cliff. Nonetheless, I still appreciate the animation style. I still appreciate animation style from Cowboy Bebop. Still appreciated it from Trigun. Simplistic in nature, but for the times it worked. Going into the 2000s, all the shows that I watched, Bleach and Naruto, basic, super basic. But I can appreciate that, especially now as I've seen 600 anime over the last like 5 fucking years.
So let me ask: when you say animation, what are your metrics when you choose like your best animation? I'm curious because Kowloon, it just sounds like, oh yeah, I love the character design of the main character.
No, the character design is
Like,
what I look for in visuals, to be frank. I look at character design as a visual.
the only 90s aesthetic. Then wait a minute. Then how come Kowloon didn't win best visual?
Because I look at the overarching picture of that. So visuals, I feel more captivated. I feel more captivated when it comes to visuals as it relates to the newer stuff than I do the older stuff. When I look at the animations of the older stuff, again, I'm giving props to the fact that you're using the older style in a nice congruent story.
So
and that lends itself to the plot and things of that nature. It doesn't deter from it.
So the season Kowloon came out, you chose it for best animation that season, obviously.
Yes.
Okay, so you liked it that more than Secrets of the Silent Witch?
Yes.
You thought Kowloon was better animated than Secrets of the Silent Witch?
Secrets of the Silent Witch was just the fights, and we didn't get enough of those. I didn't care about any of the other anime. It was okay. It was good. It was good animation. It wasn't bad animation whatsoever. It was good animation. The fight scenes, especially in the opening episode where she dispels the dragon, is phenomenal. But if you had given me more of that, then yeah, it might have won. But you can't. I'm not going off of one moment because everything else is very baseline. Everything with today's anime, for the most part, to me, feels very baseline, very cut and dry. Whenever I write my reviews, Lord knows I've got 48 pages of unpublished reviews from the year 2025 and counting. I always mention the plot, always mention the musical composition is, on a range of mid to fucking great. And then with animation styles, I will tend to mix visuals and animations together in the descriptive form of a review, but I will always hyper focus on the fact that for the most part, I say animation is good. I don't ever say animation is like stellar unless it really is stellar. Or in the cases of the 90s anime, I distinctly remember for both of them, I did highlight the fact that those 90s anime is what makes that animation animation rather. The 90s animation is what makes that particular show's animation stand out as compared to the rest. You can go based off of the standard bearer of all animation, which is Demon Slayer. For me, I think it's the standard bearer of all of today's common animation, and then you go downward. And for me, you have your set baseline, which is 90% of the anime, and then the other 10% will gradually improve upon the baseline, and it becomes good animation, like really good animation. Call of the Night, fantastic animation, for example, right? Including the visuals. It's one of the best full package shows in terms of true total animation. But again, you have to kind of pick components. When I think of Call of the Night, I think of the visuals. I think of the colors, the color palette, the emphasis on how those things are displayed or amplified with today's technology. Like there are many aspects you can pull from it. It might sound like I'm pulling this out of my ass, but these are just my genuine like feelings and thoughts as it relates to this.
Hey, bro, this is your opinion, bro. I'm just here. I truly thought you were trolling with Kowloon, but I mean, if that's your favorite, hey, bro, that's your favorite. That's your favorite. Like, bro, I can't tell you what your favorite should be. I was just trying to understand your metric based off of what you glazed throughout the year. It's excellent animation, and sure enough, like, yeah, it's retro, but just because it's retro and it stands out, don't mean it's like
Fragrant Flower is fantastic when it comes to animation, but I'm looking more at color palette, and that to me, when I think of color palette, vibrant, tenacious colors that stand out, or character design, those are all visual aspects to me. And visuals obviously carry into overall animation, which is why I've always never loved distinguishing the two. I think it should be a combined award, but I lose out on that opinion, so I accept it. But nonetheless, I look at those from a visual aspect. They are visually appealing, they are visually enthralling. The animation is supposed to keep the show, keep the flow of the plot and things of that nature going. And the 90s style animation does that for the two particular shows.
Gotcha. Matt, we need a best character design next year.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that and voice cast.
Yeah, so we need the best character
We can do
design.
that.
Okay.
But no, that's what's up, Ethan. Thank you for breaking it down. I appreciate it. I wasn't trying to police you.
I wasn't trying to make this a soapbox, so this is soapbox number 2.
Well, we'll wait for Chris to show up anyway.
Yeah, we're really just. I was really just trying to kill time because Chris wasn't here yet, so I was just like, all right.
He's on his way. He's on his way home. So,
all right, wonderful.
So we can just bullshit till he gets here.
I'm gonna go through and edit my edit who won what from the characters.
Yep, and I'll be drinking.
I'm already almost 3/4 of the way done. I didn't want to drink tonight, but I was like, fuck it, why not?
I'm just only doing the one cider, so.
Yeah, I have a little bit of soda left here. I have a little bit of water over there, so I don't have to get up for a while.
I am nothing for me but water.
Nothing but water.
Nothing but water. I haven't had anything other than liquids for the past almost 48 hours. I have not eaten solid food in 2 days.
Why is that good, sir?
I'm on a fast, so I haven't eaten solid food. I've only had bone broth for lunch and dinner and water any other time during the day. I've only drank water.
Having had
coffee in the morning. Coffee in the morning, but yeah, that's it. Just to cleanse, bro, because it's the beginning of the year. Did some drinking during New Year's, Christmas, party, ate whatever I felt like, dessert, burgers. Like I pigged out, man. And summer gonna be here before you know it. So I was like, man, I need to start getting in shape. I was just like, the first step to get in shape is get my body acclimated to before I work out. I was like, man, I need to cleanse. I need to push out all the bad stuff, like get hydrated, get my cells, revitalized. And, tomorrow I'm gonna start back, tomorrow I'm gonna actually eat something. But yeah, it was only a 48-hour cleanse. Like, yeah, I just want to detox. That's pretty much what it is. I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna do a detox. Do a straight up detox. No sugar, no carbs, no nothing. Just protein that comes out the broth, But yeah. I mean, honestly, the first couple hours, the first day was hard. Today I was a little tired at certain points, but take a vitamin, you kind of move around and you're pretty good. So, but yeah, I did that whole pod last night, just water, bro, like lit. So yeah,
just lit.
Tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah. So tomorrow it'll be back. So no drinking though. I'm done. I think I'm done with beer until like the Super Bowl or some shit.
Okay.
My friend literally, he told me, because he's like, yo, can you come over next week for the playoffs, NFL playoffs? And I was like, nah, bro, I'm going to go into a indie show, or an indie wrestling show that night, so I can't. And then he's like, yeah, let's link for the Super Bowl. And he gave me the idea, like, maybe I should just reach out to people and see if I can do a Super Bowl party at the crib. I have enough interest. So far, not much, but nonetheless, it's worth a thought.
Yeah, a friend of mine invited me to Dover Plains for a Super Bowl party, so we're gonna drive there, me and Bash.
I gotta figure out where you is from.
You got time to figure it out.
You, where the fuck is you?
There's a lot of yous.
You. There's not a U in Takapi. There's not a U in Call of the Night. I don't recall.
This is from like Best Boy.
Best Supporting Boy.
Supporting Boy.
There's not a U in Hikaru.
It's not blooming to you. Is it boy girl friendship? Because that's a main character. If it's a Yu Natsume, then that's the boy girl friendship.
It's gotta be. But why did I put you as supporting boy? Let me.
I don't know. You tend to put main characters as supporters, so
I do. It is up my alley.
Like Tanjiro, or
why did I put you? It's so baffling. It's like I feel like I got to go back and listen to the summer podcast and fucking figure out why did I say you? Because I would have 100% given an idea.
Was it summer?
Yeah, this happened in summer.
All right, that show was in spring, so not that.
Okay, it's not you. Okay, there's not a you in Kaiju. There's definitely not a you in The Lover because it's all women. Secrets of the Silent
You don't. Yeah, you didn't say Yuma because that's Rascal.
No. Is there a you in Witch Watch? Don't think so.
In Witch Watch? Was that still airing in the summer?
Yeah, that's why I picked the 13.
Okay. There's a Yuri.
Let me look at something. Anime. 2025 season summer advanced genre. No, it's
Uh,
advanced genre tag.
is there a U in Clevitus?
I didn't watch Clevitus.
Oh, I thought you did.
No. I'm gonna put
Togedonkey?
U.
No, there's no U.
There's not a. When I do a U search, there's not a U search. Let me do search, browse. Is there characters? Here we go. Characters. U, Y U U. You can't break. God, there's so many. This is stupid. There should be a way for you to break down. Like if you search a character, you should be able to break down like a season, right? Like season, year, things like that. When you're on analyst and you just go character search and it's just like, all right, here's an index of every anime character ever. Trying to put in a U is ridiculous. Well, I have no idea where I put a U. No fucking clue. U. But first off, let me look at my shows that I watched in fall or in summer rather. Summer 25. Only my anime. Chainsaw Man, Fragrant Flower. Is there one in Fragrant Flower?
In Fragrant Flower?
Yeah, is there a U in Fragrant Flower?
Oh, probably. I lied.
I'm looking at it.
There's a Shohei, there's Saku, and Ayato.
There's not one in Kaiju, not one in Hikaru, not one in Takapi, not one in Call of the Night. Is there one in Secrets of the Silent Witch? I don't think there is.
Chris will be here in less than 5 minutes.
That's fine. I got 5 minutes
Yep,
to get this fuck out.
Oh, we
Oh,
only
I figured it out. Mika Dono sisters. The main character of the Mika Dono sisters. That's right, because all he does is support fucking the girls.
Again, the theme, the main guy.
It doesn't matter. If the main guy does nothing but do supporting shit, then he's a supporting boy. That's literally he's a boy.
You took support like literal. It's like a side character.
Sean and I had this conversation. He's like, you tend to take some shit literal, and I'm like, I do.
You do.
I do. I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Mika Dono sisters. There we fucking go. I am satisfied now. I am perfectly.
Was he your winner or runner up?
It was my number 3.
Okay, so who gets a shit? All this for number 3.
Yes. But completionist, damn it. Leave me be.
It's fine. Okay, so in a few minutes we will start, and when Chris gets here, we'll have him do his runner-up, and then we'll get to the nitty-gritty.
Why all of 2 people have showed up?
Yeah, we had a number and it went down. That's fine.
You know what's interesting? I always look back because we always put my Twitch you didn't today, which is fine. But
because we're only allowed 8.
Yeah, that makes sense. Whenever I have an option, I put my Twitch there, and I always at the end of whenever you stream on Twitch. I don't know if you guys have ever streamed on Twitch. They will give you a stream summary. They'll give you a stream summary, and it'll tell you the amount of people that watched, the what's it called, the amount of constant viewers that watched. So you can have like 20 people joined and only 5 of them like stuck around. So for me, it's always 2 people joined, 1 person stood, and I have no idea because I have like less than like 10 friends on Twitch, and I don't really speak to like all but 1. And I know
like to do it on Twitch, like you really gotta set it up on the Twitch account instead of just here.
Yeah,
because if you do it on just here, it's like really like
it would translate.
No category. What's the theme type of thing? Like like this would be a just chatting type of thing on Twitch. Yeah. I used to do Twitch. I used to get paid on Twitch. It was just always be stuff like that. But since we're just doing like on here, the algorithm type of thing doesn't really fit on Twitch. Yeah, the Twitch will go bye soon. So
will it?
I'm gonna I wanna do our own YouTube for the winter 2026,
Mm.
like a fresh start type of thing. Like it made no sense making it, and we're like halfway through a season, like a new season, new year. We got a YouTube as well, while still being hosted by these. It's like our own. Will it go anywhere? Probably not, but it's something. We can fuck around with it, and we just do the live shit, and if you do decide to do reels again, you guys should put them on that YouTube channel as well. So
Let's fuck around and find out. I'm down.
yeah, we do that. And like I said, if it doesn't work, you still got it. It's still there. It's just we can do whatever we want with it. It's just something for us to use.
I'm down.
But well, all right. Well, so real quick, I'm going to explain how we're going to do the top 25 or 30 from the honorable mentions to like number 11. It's going to be 5 each. So honorable mentions are 5. Then we do 25 to 21, 20 to 16, and 15 to 11. After that, it's a straight one at a time for the top 10.
Oh, we switched it up.
We did this last year, so
I don't remember.
yeah, that was Sean's idea for last year. So like that makes sense. We could do that for that. So and then top 10, we just go this 1 and 1 type of thing. Because again, it's 30. It is a lot for the 4 of us. So it makes it good. We can talk about like a little bit. If I get like a long little post type of thing, I got that up. I got mine already set, so I don't have to like write them. I just focus on writing yours while getting the pictures up. So I got that saved up from on my WordPad. So I am ready for that. So, what?
I was like, what's interesting is doing it this way, like where I'm adding the things will help me when I make up the statistics that I never gave for these.
Gotcha. But guys, do you want to do our album mentions while we wait for Chris? And once he gets here, he could do his, and we get the ball rolling for the 25.
Hey man, if you think that's what, hey man, you the host. I mean, you the host with the most.
I still need to be courteous and ask.
Oh yeah, true. Man, I'm ready to roll. However you ready to roll.
Alrighty, so we'll do that. We'll bullshit a little bit when Chris gets here. We'll do his mentions, and then we'll do the actual list all together. We'll do like that. So, Sean, for honorable mentions, what is your 5 honorable mentions?
All right, my 5 honorable mentions. All right, now I gotta pull my list back up. All right.
Oh,
he's here anyway. Look at that.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. We can just hold back. Hold off. We can hold
on. Shut the
Yo, I'm alive.
You are
Chris
alive.
just got here. You think he has
long.
Chris just got there.
I'm waiting for your Nukitashi.
What, my new Katashi? How'd you know?
You just told me.
Matt, that sounded low key gay. You should have had a pause.
It is.
Waiting for your Nukitashi.
Let it be.
Wait, okay, so what do we do?
We didn't start yet. We were just about to start.
Awesome. I beat the buzzer.
Alrighty, so Chris, you're gonna go first, Dave. So
Okay, let's start this off right.
Okay.
New Katashi. No.
It's honorable mention, Chris.
It is honorable mention.
Number 1.
The specials. I'm honorably mentioning the specials.
I thought I was gonna say special 1, special 2, special 3, special 4, special 5.
No, there's only 4. There's only 4 episodes of the specials. They're all just
26,
5 minutes before.
30 to 26 are the Nukitashi specials. What's 20?
No. It's just 30. It's just 30.
Okay.
Yeah. Horde. Let's go. That's it. I just wanted to throw that one in there.
Yeah, you're being serious. You're 30 to 26.
No. My actual real 30 is fucking Undead Unluck's winter arc.
We're breaking it down by arcs now. What the fuck?
It was an hour special. That's all I could give it. It was an hour special. We got fucking awesome fight. We got lore on Billy. I think his name was Billy.
Just Billy. I mean, it was a special. I didn't even count it because it was like a special. Like,
all right. Now let's start. what's your number 5 honorable mention?
For me?
I'm waiting for Chris. Well, I didn't
Oh.
hear
No, that was it. The Undead Unlocked Winter arc.
for all 5.
What's your 29 then, Chris?
Like 30, 29, 28, 27, 26.
Fucking hell. I thought we were doing.
He memorized that one, and he's like, "Oh
Okay,
shit!"
that was 30.
So Undead Unlocked
Number
Winter
29
Solstice.
is Record of Ragnarok. Number 29 is Record of Ragnarok Season 3. They beefed up the animations. We're actually getting plot. Let's go. There were some points that I was slightly disappointed by, mostly in the Tesla fight with like how they changed Tesla's reaction, and they completely botched his dying speech. ReZero Season 3, since we only got like fucking 5 we only got like what 5 episodes
8.
for this arc, or I mean for this year.
We got 16 for all.
No, but didn't it start last year?
It started in October and it finished in April.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
we counted like all of it for.
Mm-hmm.
all right. My number 27.
But it's still ReZero, right?
Yeah, Silver Zero.
Okay.
My number 27 is My Hero Academia, the final season. I've talked this my issues with My Hero too much. I'm not gonna keep going into it. And my number 27 is Clevitus.
Clevitus?
Yep, Clevitus is 26.
Alrighty, I got yours. You're all set.
Ooh.
Damn right, woo.
Mm-hmm.
All right, John, it is your turn.
All right. I'm going to give you my 39 through 26. I just need to let you guys know before we start this, everything I'm giving you so far, everything I'm giving you so far is a 3.5. That's it. Like it's sevens. Anything that was a 6 didn't make the honorable mentions. Number 30 is Rising Up to Shield Hero Season 4. Number 29 is Toga Nanaki. Number 28 was Zenshu. Number 27 was Apothecary Diaries. And number 26 was Fire Force Season 3, Part 1.
Well, it was a Fire Force, you said?
Yeah, Fire Force Season 3, Part 1.
Yep.
I'll put them in the chat as I go.
Yeah, you are actually good. So just add them all together. Where are you? All right, you're all set. So, Ethan, it is your turn.
All right. Before we get started, I want to give you guys my breakdowns. This is my second favorite part of the top 25 is giving you guys statistics and breakdowns. Before we get started, I want you guys to understand 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I do this a little bit lazy. I'm not gonna lie. For the most part, places 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in my seasonals automatically get reserved in like those particular sections. I then take the other 3 seasons or 4 seasons total, and I pick out what was my best number 1. That's obviously the best anime of the season. And then the other 3 take up places 2, 3, and 4. Same thing with 2. The best number 2 is my number 5 anime of the year, and then it goes down. 3 is my like 9th, right? My 9th best anime is like 3, so forth and so forth. So that is how I do my rankings as we go along through this 30. With that said, my statistics, I did gather statistics for the top 30. Approximately 66 anime shows were watched by me in 2024. The most entrants in the top 30 in terms of seasonals is 10 for summer. Summer had 1/3 of my top 30 entrants, which is how strong it was to give credence to why I gave it the award previously. The least amount of entrants, which obviously got the award for the least, would be spring. Spring only had 5. By the way, 10 is 30% out of 30. 5 is 16.6% of this list came from spring. Winter and fall have 8 and 7 entrants apiece, representing 26.7 and 23.3% of the total 30 list. With that said, combining 47%. So out of winter and fall, which were fairly close, 47% of this list encapsulates winter and fall entries. There are 23 different animation studios that are featured in this 30 list. In addition, of the 30 list, 7 anime or 23.3% are of action genre. 6 or 20% of it is romance. 4 of them are dramas or 13.3%. Comedy is also 4, another 13.3. Mystery, there are 3 mystery anime in this top 30 or 10% of the total population. Adventure, there are 2 anime of or 6.7%. Slice of life, sci-fi, horror, and sports all equivalent 1 apiece or 3.3% apiece. Approximate totals for 100% of the entire top 30 for 2025. Questions or concerns from the panel?
Please.
Yeah, what the actual French fried titty fuck? I'm kidding.
I put effort for this part.
Are you autistic? Do you have a peanut
A little
allergy?
bit.
Here, this peanut tell me if you're autistic.
With that said, I want to start off my number 30 by saying that if I had actually finished this show, I would have for sure rated it higher, and that is Medalist. I got 4 episodes into Medalist, and it made my top 30. That's how good it was. That's all I got in, and I'm very confident that if I would have finished it, it would be higher. So for that alone, it has made my 30 after 4 episodes. I don't care what people think. It was that those 4 episodes were that good. Number 29, 100 Girlfriends Season 2. Number 28, despite its awful CGI, I loved everything else about it, Wand Dance. Number 27, Spy Family Season 3. The best, in my opinion, season of Spy Family. Sean and I discussed this. I think it's the best season. Thoroughly enjoyed this season the most out of all of them. And number 26 is one of my favorite comedies of the season. Detectives These Days Are Crazy.
Wow, pretty low.
I liked everything else better.
I mean, fair. I was just with how you just hyped it like before. I mean,
Could win my comedy. It could win my second place in comedy of the year, but
it did. No, I thought I'd probably be like like maybe like low 20s, but
I thought it'd be top 15 the way he gassed it, but
no. I will say this when it comes to Detective These Days Are Crazy. You guys know I'm not a fan of what's that comedy? Specific comedy that we like the same thing like Shikanoko slapstick comedy. This is truly a slapstick comedy, but these jokes and the timing of the jokes throughout the season, they fucking hit. Every episode of that show, I died at least like once for the most part. I think for every episode, I had a laugh my ass off moment at least once because of how random and stupid it was. But given the context of the story, despite the fact it wasn't too linear, there was still some lineality to it, enough for me to be able to be more engaged than with the other shows. That and the fact that the main character was also an adult, and a couple of the characters that were featured were of adult age, I think helped as well from a relatability standpoint, given that the main character is in his mid-30s and is old and fucking past his prime and shit. With some of the jokes mixed in with the teenage characters, I thought it landed really well. So out of all the slapstick comedies I've ever seen, I think I'm fairly confident saying this is probably my favorite slapstick style comedy I've ever seen. But nonetheless, I still enjoy 25 other anime more.
That's fair. Alrighty, but yeah, when I talk about this, I enjoy these shows a lot. Tough call. What you call it? Tough call with picking out what goes where. Shame that some got left out. I just want to know, like, these are not bad. These are what stuff we watched, we enjoyed over the course of the year. Everyone's gonna have a completely different list. Maybe we got some recommendations for people just when you hear us out. Ordeal. So I do want to give these like the love it deserves for our love of anime, what we enjoy. So with that, my 5 honorable mentions. The number 5 or number 30, Faded Magical Princess. It could have been a little bit higher on the list if it didn't have that ending, but on that, it's still beautiful. Other characters, nice of what you want in a fantasy type anime. Number 4 for honorable mention, Rama Half Season 2. I liked it. Nothing wrong with it. Just more of I liked everything else a little bit better. Still fun. I'm still looking forward to more when we get to it. Number 3, Honey Lemon Soda. Rough start for me personally. It was almost in the drop, but I got to know more about the characters, the actual romance of it. This surprised me. Visually stunning. Nice stuff. I don't know if we are going to get a season 2, but with what we got, it's a nice little. If that's the conclusion animation wise, I'm all for it. Number 2, Shoshimin, How to Become Ordinary Season 2. A lot better than Season 1. I got if I ever got closure up of thing, the main story in the manga or light novel is done. I don't know if we are going to get another one, unless we want to try to get the main characters reunited ordeal. But if this is the end of it, nice way to end it. And number 1, honorable mention, or number 26, Link Click Breeding Arc. It's only 8 episodes, but it was still enough to get me hyped up for season 3 this year. I'm very excited for it. Can't wait for it to come out. It's also rumored to be a 2-core instead of just a 1-core thing, so I'm even more excited for it. But it wasn't enough to make it because those season 1 was in my top 5 when it came out. Season 2 was my number 2 in 2023. So it's a shame, sure, but you know what though, it still filled its purpose of what it needed to do. So yeah, that's my honorable mention 1 for that. Alrighty, so with that, this leaves us we are on our actual legitimate top 25. So let us get right to it. So Chris, did you die?
Okay. No, I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah, good. My number 25 was a real fun time, despite how ridiculous it was. That is Night of the Living Cat. I enjoyed the ridiculousness of this, despite this supposedly tense situation of people turning to cats. It had a good. It was able to bring back some of the or it was supposed to or it did a good job referencing a lot of the or homaging a lot of the old classic horror films like the Romero series and um whatnot. But yeah, it was really fun.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, Chris, Chris, it's 5 till we get
Oh,
to
okay. So we're doing 5. Okay,
yeah, till we get to number 10.
Number 4 is To Be Hero X. Why I love the hell out of the series. I feel like uh I feel like they robbed us by not constantly having the changing animation styles during the episodes and only having it during uh after the first 2 arcs and then disappearing until we got X back. I
Yeah.
also don't like the fact that it's not in chronological order, which makes it confusing. So in order to understand what the hell's going on, you have to watch it in specific order to get the full picture. Number
Okay.
3, number 3 is Lord of Mystery, only because I had to wait. Or not. It was really well done animated. First episode was confusing as fuck. But it slowly started to make sense. As I switched over to the English dub and I watched more of the show. Um, Number 22 is 100 Girlfriends Season 2. Uh, I really enjoyed the return of Rentaro and his family. I'm disappointed that they did not make it to number 12 to girlfriend number 12.
That's season 3.
That is season 3. Season 3 is going to be the filter. They should have had it with season 2, but oh man, we don't want to filter people out too quickly. And Number 21. Matt. It's not that high. Don't worry. It's Nukatashi the animation.
Put it on the fucking list twice, I think.
No, I didn't have it on the. I didn't have it in. I was joking with the specials.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was your number 31. My bad.
Yeah, sure. It's my number 31. It's a recommend. It's an honorable mention for a good time. But disregard the whole everyone's having sex 24/7. The plot's really interesting. The animation, and the action are really good, and no, as in the fight scenes, there were really good fight scenes. One of the main antagonists uses fucking strings as a weapon, and we all know how bad or how deadly that is. I really enjoyed it.
All right, Nukitashi, you are all good then.
The plot.
Yeah,
Wow.
really good plot and backstory.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm gonna
You maybe sneeze from it.
yes. To quote another scene from it.
Oh my god.
This is during a celebration where people who are now legally at the age to have sex are allowed to go and have sex. One of the guys says, and I quote, "I'm gonna get pegged by a girl with a strap on." This show, man, it's fucking hilarious.
Wild. All right.
It's so stupid.
You just sold Matt.
No. I'm not gonna watch it. It is funny though.
If there was real pegging,
It is funny. It is funny.
Our Starman, 25 to 21 for you.
All right. Coming in, all of these are still 3.5 out of 5s. Regulates to about a 7 if you're doing the 10 scale. 25 is Kaiju number 8. 24 is Solo Leveling season 2. 23 is Ray Zero season 3. Number 22 is Blue Box, and number 21 is Windbreaker season 2. Windbreaker season 2 actually is a 4 out of 5. I will say I gave it a 4 out of 5, but after Windbreaker season 2, everything else is 4 out of 5. It honestly almost made the top 20.
Sorry. You said Kaiju 8, 25, Solo 24. What was 23 and 22?
What's that?
What was 23 and 22?
Oh, 23 and 22. Ray Zero 23, Blue Box 22. I'll put it in the chat.
Oh no, I got. I just wanted to double check before I did anything. So you are. I'm just adding the pictures now. Check them out there. Do I have Kaiju out there? I do. Okay. All right. You're good. Ethan.
All right. Just for the record, I just want you to know I didn't rate medalists yet. Obviously, through 4 episodes, I can't do that. Everything in my 30 is a minimum of a 4. And looking at it, I think if I recall correctly, my top 10, maybe my top 9 are 5s, if I recall. Don't quote me.
Yeah, my honorable mentions are the 3.5. So now it's just 4 and up from here for me.
Yeah, same.
It's fine. I gave everything a 4. At least.
You definitely do that.
I do. All right, starting from number 25, I think. Let me see.
25.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, number 25 for me is Secrets of the Silent Witch. Really fun. Really hoping for a season 2. Number 24 for me is Kaiju number 8, season 2. It was a good season. We just wanted more. Looking forward to the final season. Number 3, There's No Freaking Way I'll Be Your Lover Unless. Very solid. Love my lesbian romance. As I was telling Matt when it was just us two, I started watching the extended 5-episode special. Been enjoying that, and it's adding more to the series. So, but I can't count that. So, lesbian anime is my number 23. Number 22, wait, 25, 24, 23, 22 is Betrothed to My Sister's Ex, one of my favorite romances of the season. There were just a couple other romances I think that were better as a whole. Despite the fact that this romance had my best couple of the year, I still enjoyed the other romances slightly more. And number 21 for me is going to be Gachi Akuda. Still haven't finished that bitch because of the fact that the fucking dub isn't out yet. But nonetheless, through the 22 episodes that I have seen, thoroughly enjoyed it. Thoroughly think that its position at this current stage is deserved. And I don't think it would have done anything better to eclipse into the 20.
Hold on, just gotta type it out. Okay. All right, I got yours. You're all set. All right, number 25, Kowloon Generic Romance. Very interested. I was very interested in it. I like the characters, like the world, like the mystery. I think the mystery at the end of it, though, really fell apart. That was why it prevented me from ranking a little bit higher than I really wanted to. But I got that we had like an original ending. That one was just okay. I was curious about what the actual ending was for that. Like 24 Solo Level in season 2, great action. Aura Farman. All the other characters are complete shit. You do not give a single fuck about any single one of them. Whoever you killed, his sister, anyone that was not Jinwoo, you did not give a single fuck, and that is just frustrating. So that is why that is 24. 23, Secrets of the Silent Witch. I love Boach of the Witch. I do hope we get season 2 as well. Beautiful fantasy anime. 22, The Summer Hikaru Died. I love horror. I love supernatural part of it. It just came down to like everything else a little bit better, but it's still a great show. If you are into horror, I highly recommend watching it. And 21 is a Blue Box. I'm very excited for season 2 when that comes out in October. So I'm definitely going to be checking that out whenever we do get that. Okay, so now we got 20 to 16. I will let you know when I am ready. Okay. Where are you? I just want to get my format out. All right, I am set. All right, so Chris, 20 to 16.
All right. 20. Catch Me at the Ballpark. Fun, slice of life, taking place at a ballpark, focusing on the staff and audience who go to enjoy a good baseball game. 19. Blue Box. Enjoyed the romance. Enjoyed Taiki trying to do his best. Can't wait for the next season where we'll actually get somewhere with the romance and his him
Fair.
starting to show how much he's grown. 18. Bochi Secrets of the Silent Witch. I enjoyed it just as much as you guys. I ranked it a little higher because I like seeing Monica's growth.
Agreed.
To actually talking to people. 17. My Hero Academia Vigilantes. Fucking did a great job. Just and with seeing what they've done with the animation for the new season, I'm excited to see what else is coming.
Okay. And 16.
Number 16. 16 is Yaiba Samurai Legend. Fun,
what was it?
adventure. Yaiba Samurai Legend.
Okay. Yeah, you cut off. So
Yeah. Fun adventure, fun action. The main reason that it's like not as high as it could be is because I don't like Yaiba as a main character is annoying. He's like Naruto in base Naruto. Loud, obnoxious, wants to fight everything.
square up, bitch. All right, Sean, 20 to 16 for you.
All right. These are all 4 out of 5s. All right. Number 20 is my best animation winner, Gachiakura. Number 19 is May I Ask for One Final Thing, which was a great fantasy anime. Number 18 was My Dress Up Darling season 2. Number 17 was New Panty and Stocking, not to be confused with Panty and Stocking. And number 16, Sakamoto Days Part 2.
Just part 2. You don't want to combine both of them
Uh,
because the same show came out in the same year. So
oh, it did. I could have
yeah,
sworn we got one.
yeah, it was January and July. So you
Oh,
want to
okay.
combine
They
them.
did.
That,
Yeah, that is. They did skip. They did skip spring. Yeah. Just Sakamoto days. Just
all right.
Sakamoto days.
All right. So let me do you phrasing. I already got you in here. Where the fuck are you? Okay. All right. So even 20-16.
All right. Number 20 for me, Sanda. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I just liked everything else a little bit more, but can't complain about Sanda. Can't wait for season 2. Number 19, may I ask for one final thing? Again, my comedy of the fall season. One of the biggest surprises and probably one of the best dubs that I've probably ever seen. Um, Number 18, Honey Lemon Soda. Thought our main characters were quite cute. This is a slice of life. To me, it felt more like a slice of life than a romance, but nonetheless, I still enjoyed both aspects quite well. Sean, we had a good conversation about the visuals. Honey Lemon Soda is one of those where the visuals and the art style, the character design, all of that shone really brightly, but the animation, it being simple and pastel, didn't make it like, very or as high as some of the other shows that I watched throughout the season. But just to give you an example of when I think of Honey Lemon Soda, it's kind of to our conversation. Number 17 for me, Blue Box. Thoroughly enjoyed the entire season. I have been spoiled endlessly when it comes to the manga, and I cannot wait to see all of those scenes animated. I know we won't get the latest ones in season 2, but we will get something critical that I'm very much looking forward to. So can't wait for that. And finally, number 16, my status as an assassin exceeds the hero. One of the two 90s animation styles that was throughout the season. Um, Despite its flaw of the fact that the main character just couldn't get over fucking killing, which is his job. Everything else about the show I genuinely liked. And again, another show I'm looking forward to season 2 on.
Alrighty, very good. Now, for me, once this loads up. Alrighty. Number 20, Spy Family Season 3. Very much enjoyed this season. Lacking in the slice of life department except for Yor, but we got more backstory on Lloyd that was very needed. Anya got a chance to shine with the bus hijacking arc, getting closer to Damien as well. Number 19, ReZero Season 3. I still enjoyed it. I like Season 2 the best so far out of ReZero. Archbishops are great. Reinhardt was like the MVP of that season. Also, Amelia trying to do her own separate page Muda to that Cornelius. I believe that's his name is. It was fun. I am looking forward to season 4 in April. Number 18, Called the Night Season 2. Still visually beautiful. Only disappointing thing really was that it was the same soundtrack except for OP and ED. I kind of wish they had a little bit a different soundtrack. But that's a little nitpicky thing. I am looking forward to season 3 if we get it, because it had the dreaded the name of the episode is the name of the show, Curse. So it might not happen. But I am hoping it does. If it does, I will welcome it with open arms. Number 17, may I ask for one final thing? Is a standard villainous one? Sure. But it is still fun. Scarlet is great. Like the chemistry of everybody that was involved with it. So I had to give it that props for it. And finally, number 16, My Hero Academia, Vigilantes. It was basically a breath of fresh air in terms of My Hero Academia. Nothing too big. It went back to like the basics like he got from like season 1 with like, no All for One yet and all that. Basic stuff. I like Koichi, I like Pop Step, Knuckle Duster, great trio, fun action. And I am enjoying season 2 of that so far. So I am looking forward to what they give us for the rest of that. Alrighty, so this is going to be our final 5 because it is now time for 15 to 11. This is gentlemen, are you guys ready for that?
Yeah.
Hi, Ikuzo.
Ikuzo. Okay, so Chris,
All right.
15 to 11.
All right. My number 15 is Kowloon Generic Romance. Like you guys, I enjoyed the mystery of it, and uh, I wasn't as disappointed with the ending or fell off. It was a very interesting mystery, um,
Okay.
and the characters were enjoyable. Uh, 14 is Let This Grieving Soul Retire, season 2. Uh, I
Wasn't
the
wasn't
character
part one also this year?
not this was it this season?
You want
I
me to
don't
look real
think it
quick?
was.
You want me to double check?
I, no, it was 2024. It was 2024.
Okay, okay,
Right? Yeah, season 1 is 2024.
okay. So I got you. All right, continue. Sorry.
Um, Let This Grieving Soul Retire, season 2. Uh, I it's fucking hilarious. I enjoy the premise of it's somewhat like Eminence in Shadow, except the main character really can't do anything, and he's only getting by through his overpowered childhood friends and dumb luck.
Okay.
Number
Is it?
13 is
You said dumb luck, and I said, "Is it undead?"
uh, number 13 is May I Ask for One Final Thing? Uh, I really enjoyed the dub. Uh, she really killed it as Scarlet. My main issues for this show were mostly I wish the animation was better, but other than that,
Yeah.
uh, it it fucking hit home. The comedy was on point. Scarlet was a badass. I can fix her. Um, or
No,
no, she's not the one I can fix. She's the one who
well,
I
You
love a
you
little.
you can fix the class 10 people. I get it.
Yes, I can. They're well, I'm not going to because they're fucking kids, but you know.
Not like that, you pervert. Like help them.
Well, when we usually say we can fix them, we usually mean we can fix them, and um uh number number 12 is Blue Exorcist Blue Knight arc. Um, or I fucking really they did such a good job. As I'm saying again, they did such a really good job on Satan,
Grace.
Yuri, and Rin, uh, or hearing Rin fucking like uh actually talk to his dad one last time before like returning to go deal with fucking bullshit was just so good. And my number 11 is Honey Lemon Soda. I really enjoyed the visuals. The characters were all really good. I enjoyed Uka's growth, just like with Monica. Um, this, however, I feel like Uka showed more growth in actually like going from someone who just like accepts what's going on around her to actually reaching out to get what she wants by going against her dad and actually trying to go for the guy.
Okay. Starman, 15 to 11.
All right. 15 through 11. Okay. For 15, I have Clevitus. For 14, Spy Family Season 3. It's one of the weaker seasons of Spy Family, but it was still good. Orb. It's number 4. It's number
Ah,
13. But don't wow me.
that
Orb is number 13. And Shirley is number 12. And the Seventh Prince is number 11.
Oh, I gotta.
I'm surprised you have Orb so low.
Who,
I don't think
me?
he liked Orb. Yeah, he didn't like Orb as much as the rest of us.
Like,
Oh,
bro, like the way I've heard this list, I've been quiet. I ain't clapped back on nothing. So don't come to me because
go
Lord
ahead,
actually made my top 15. Like, bro, Orb made the top 15. Like, it was a good anime, and I give credit was credit's due. I'm not gonna shit on nothing. Orb had quality. It was good. It was not top 10, but it was top 20. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna give it its just due now. That's if you gonna watch 20 anime of last year, Orb is one of them you should probably definitely watch. So yeah, I'm show respect now.
Pop off when you want to pop off. I'm waiting to like I waited till you finish. I said the wow, but I let you finish. Pop off.
Yeah,
Pop off. Go ahead.
I know that's all good.
How much did it hurt you to leave Seventh Prince at 11?
It hurt a lot. It hurt a lot because Seven Prince was like one of my favorite anime that came out the whole year.
Bro.
But when I was completely honest, but since we about to do the top tens in a few, the way I do my top tens is my top tens is comprised of the seasonal, the best anime, like whatever one number one of each season, those going to take up the top 4 slots. So it's not hard to guess my top 4 or top 5. You just got to look at who I gave the best, number 1 spot to for the first 4 seasons. But when you come to 5 through 10, 5 through 10 is made up of what anime, like despite your scores, it's your score of 4 out of 5. What the weight of the season? Summer was the strongest season, so summer anime is way more because they had more competition. And from there, it's pretty much concluded on how many awards did you get? If an anime got like, if I gave an anime like 10 award, like 7 awards in a season, it's quite possible I can give an anime. It could be top 4, number 4, and I gave it 4 awards. If that's the case, you got to make the top 10 because you won so many solo categories, especially if you win a seasonal category, like at the end of the year. Some of yesterday's shows that I gave awards to, they're gonna pop up in my top 10 because that's just how I break it down when I like weigh.
It's logic.
It's not far different from how you weigh yours, to be completely honest with you. I just give an extra layer. I give an extra layer, multipliers, as you will call them.
Yeah.
How I like, how I shift some things up. But yeah, man, that's my 15 through 11. Ethan, what you got?
No hate. All right, starting from 15, Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. Another romance that I thought was really, really solid. I wanted to rate this higher, quite frankly, but I think that this show is so good, I have to give it room to grow. I think that it's common and it should be more common. I've learned this. I've had to learn this, that I would just fucking die. I would fawn over so many shows, and then I wouldn't give it much room to grow, and then I would be disappointed, a la Solo Leveling, despite the fact it's higher on this list clearly. But everybody loves season 1, and then you get disappointed with season 2. So many shows that are like that. Kaiju number 8, same thing. Fawned over season 1, season 2 left me disappointed. So I'm doing the opposite with Fragrant Flower. I really want this to really excel. I just got manga spoiled today on some shit, which I'm really mad about, but I can't wait to see that when that comes out. So nonetheless, I'm giving it room to grow. That's why it's only at 15. Number 14 for me, Windbreaker season 2, higher than the rest of you guys, but I'm a simpleton. I just enjoy the fighting. I thought season 1 was better in my opinion, but in any case, I still enjoyed Windbreaker. It was a solid breath of fresh air. This is one of the shows that I did binge to catch up, and I was happy that I did. Number 13 for me is Trillion Game. Matt, I don't know if Trillion Game made it. I don't think it did. But
it did not.
It did not for you. But I loved Trillion Game as someone who works in IT. I loved all the facets of that process and seeing how they traverse from different areas of like work to be able to try and build a super conglomerate on the level of like an Amazon is actually really cool. The characters are hilarious throughout, and like I said, there's a really solid backstory. Some of the sexual tension is good as well, but I'd lean on the comedy, and it's quite funny. Number 12, The Summer Hikaru Died. Surprise, surprise, I have The Summer Hikaru Died higher than a lot of you guys. I don't like horror. I hate horror, but yet this was a show that I was so incredibly enthralled by every single week that came out, because this is not in my wheelhouse. I don't enjoy watching shows like this, but I was so enthralled whenever this is one of the few shows this entire year that the day that it dropped, I made time to watch it before I did anything else. And it always dropped on a Saturday. So Saturday afternoon, before I started getting ready to go out and be a drunkard, I would watch this show and I would be enthralled by it, and I couldn't wait for more. I understand like some of your points that you guys make as more seasoned horror enthusiasts, but nonetheless, everything that I read online was mostly positive from this aspect. The homosexual tension involved with the two is present and also refreshing, but not OD, not something that will like you can, you'll care enough about where it detracts from it whatsoever, like it should anyway, even if it was more prominent. But in any case, so many facets of this show I like. Cannot wait for season 2 to see how much worse it gets, worse being in terms of how darker it gets. So looking forward to that. And finally, my number 11, Fire Force season 3, part 1. I enjoyed Fire Force like I always do. This was weaker in my opinion than the other couple seasons, but nonetheless, it did its job. I was thoroughly entertained throughout. Shinron Burns was one of my favorite fights of the year, with plenty of stakes on the line. And just as we see this anime start to burn, pun intended, to its finale, looking forward to seeing where that goes. I know a lot of people didn't like the finale. I was the opposite. I thought it was very interesting. And I enjoy shows that make you like question where things are going to go as a non manga reader. So I enjoy those thoughts as we head into the 2026 season, which I think it's going to drop this season, right? Or not this season, but this year. I think. I don't know. But in any case, enjoyed it. Number 11, Fire Force season 3.
Alrighty, my turn. Let me get that ready. I'm gonna get this to myself. Number 15. Fans will kill me. Umasume. I know I didn't give it number 1. I know. What the fuck you want?
Monster.
I know.
You want them to be turned into glue, don't you?
I do.
I want them to be turned into nice quality meat that I can eat.
All that cartoon brand horse meat. Look, I came into it. I want to know what the hype was about. I get it, but I was not going to make it number 1. If you love it, I get it. Good community. You love the games. More power to you guys. I came in. I knew what it was about. I did the races. Rivalry sucked. Otherwise, this would have been a little bit higher, but it wasn't. Either way, I still had fun. I didn't regret watching it. So there you go. 14. Sakamoto Days. I fucking love it. I'm very hyped. Part 2 was my favorite. So I cannot wait for season 2. I'm definitely going to check out the live action when it comes out this year. Very hyped for it. Number 3, 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You, season 2. I love the romance. I love the comedy. Rentaro, best boy, protect him. The voice actor behind him needs his praise, deserves his flowers, especially for that final scene with why he loved all those girls for all the reasons. The bringing the record, I will keep bringing that up because it is just fucking awesome, and especially with how they animated it. They did a great job. Number 12, Windbreaker season 2. I think I ranked it higher than all of you guys, but no, I had fun with it. Good old fisticuffs, introduction to new characters. I could see more of the gangs, could see more of the world outside of just the school. All that was nice. We got a glimpse of the main antagonist. Very excited to see what he brings to the table. And all right, I'm gonna get the booze again because my number 11 was my number 1 in fall. Sanda is number 11. This was with my top 10. I just liked them a lot better. The finale was what prevented it from being in my 10. But I still love it. Like the art. Love Santa Claus. Let people believe in Santa Claus because you believe in your ex saying that she won't hurt you for like 5 years or so. So let people believe in Santa Claus. Fuck you. Toxic bitches. So yeah, number 11, Sanda. I don't know when we'll get season 2 if it happens. I know they're busy with the Mongol show, Ghost in the Shell, and then season 3. So it's probably gonna be a couple of years till we get it. So yeah. Okay, we're done doing 5 each. So for now, it is time for our top 10 of the year.
Let's go.
Let us go. Let's go. Let's adventure. Chris, number 10.
Number 10. Orb and the Movements of the Earth. While I'm the one who originally got you guys, or most of you guys, I think yeah, most
You
of
got
that
me, and I got them.
yeah. I really didn't know what to expect from this. I thought whatever. I was originally like surprised. Oh, this is pretty interesting. Let's see how far this goes. And it turns out, oh hey, it's getting pretty fucked up. Let's fucking go. And then the final arc, or rather, yeah, the last arc and a half was ah. I mean, it was pretty cool seeing that Novak Novak the executioner dude, Inquisitor. Yeah. He's like, oh man, I'm having an existential crisis, and I'm slightly going insane because I've fucking got so many people killed, and it's all fucking meaningless. But like, I didn't really care about the chick at the time who was the main character. Um, and then the ending was just like, oh, okay, so that was just an alternate universe. All right, cool, I guess. But I enjoyed it nonetheless, and Kaiju was a really good song. So yeah, number 10.
Okay. Starman.
All right. For number 10, I have. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. All right, I have the Call of the Night season 2.
Ooh.
It's still vibey, still nocturnal, still dodging answers. A beautiful mood. Soundtrack kind of lifted the whole thing. The backgrounds were still excellent. They did everything I loved in season 1, but it lost its effect for the most part because they leaned on one linear story, and the twist was fantastic when you got the twist. And then when you get to the end, it's like, okay, what's gonna happen next? I will say it would have been ranked higher, but like Matt said earlier, we're not sure if we're gonna get a season 3 because they closed out season 2 in a way where this could be it, but it still felt like somewhat of a cliffhanger. So I don't really know where we stand with the series, but it had one of the best openings and EDs as it always does. It just was up against some really stoked stat competition. Basically any of the anime that are above it, I gave more awards to, so I didn't feel necessarily right ranking this higher, but it definitely deserved a spot on my top 10.
Right.
Okay.
Number 10 for me is Shoshimin Season 2. I'm very surprised at where I rank this, but what it boils down to from my simplistic mind is the fact that the mystery I thought in season
What
2,
was it?
Shoshimin Season 2.
Okay.
Shoshimin Season 2, when it boils down to it, the plot was a lot better. From the get go, the stakes were heavier. There were more consequential stakes in the series, which is some of the best parts of any sort of drama or mystery. Is what are the stakes? The stakes were high. They slow burned our main characters from being apart after the incredible and fucked up finale from season 1, and slow burned them back together. And the way they brought them back together was really good, and then all the other aspects of the show I think were really solid. The animation is among my favorite animation in all of anime because of the fact that they do it movie style. It looks like you're watching a movie every episode. I often wish that like they have, like, they would, instead of like doing it as an anime, do it as a movie. I would love to see somebody do it as a movie, and I think that would be really really amazing. The way that it's cinematically shot, I think it's really really well. And the musical composition is very solid, fits every single scene, whether it's an emotional scene or a dramatic scene or a lighthearted scene where they're just simply eating cake and talking. I think it does that really well. So all in all, this was a dramatic improvement from season 1, and I'm very happy and satisfied with the finale. I don't need a season 3. If they gave us one, certainly I would watch it, but I thought they ended it very poetically, and I don't think that, need to go further. I think you closed it well. Let's leave it there and move on with our lives.
Alrighty. Number 10 for me is To Be Hero X. Best animation, love the action,
Oh, wow.
love the soundtrack. As Chris said, we did not get that conclusion. I know we are getting a season 2. It's a matter of when. Very excited for it. It's more of an anthology than a linear thing, but things do connect, but that doesn't go into full effect to like the second half of it. That was like the main thing for it. because we never got like conclusions to like what happened like the first two arcs until near the end of the series for the season one. So that was the only thing that like the big downgrade for that one, but everything else is fantastic. If you are into that superhero type of action, I highly recommend this. If you want that itch for like My Hero Academia or anything like that, this will definitely fill it. Despite like how I feel about it, like you get to learn about all these other heroes like X, Ghostblade, Isol, Nice's story in this is just wild in general, especially when we got to the end of it. Because when me and Chris watched, we were like, "Yo!" for when we got the reveal for Nice at the end. But all that was just nuts. So yeah, but yeah, number 10 should be Hero X. Alrighty, number 9. Chris.
Number 9.
Yep.
Number
Boy.
9. My number 9 is Sanda. This show was a really good surprise. I didn't know what to expect from uh Beastar's creator. But like she did a really good job with this. The world is very interesting, and fucked up, which is obviously always a good combination. Um, and I can't wait to see where season 2 takes us.
Awesome. Me too. Me too, Chris. I'm ready.
John?
Yes.
9.
Oh, okay.
Cute.
999.
999. That means no.
Nine.
All right.
No,
Number
no.
9 for me. Peak production, questionable pilots. I'm talking about Gundam Quooks. It was visually stunning, like top tier. This was one of the best animated shows because it combined the old style with the new style. It had great combat, sound design. Like the characters, if not for their lack of depth, definitely like if the characters were a bit more deep, this would be a legendary show. But the characters were the worst part of the show. Like
That was mostly why it didn't make my list at all.
yeah, no, the characters were the worst part of the show. But despite the characters, the risk they took to not only combine one of the most quintessential universal century timelines with something new and this trigger style animation, it was like, what am I watching? I've never seen a Gundam series like this before. Will it hold up against Wing, G, Double Zero, and other Gundam series? Probably not, but it was absolutely better than Unicorn, and I'll tell any Gundam fan that to their face. That's why I got to get it number 9.
All right, even number 9.
Q wa Solo Leveling Season 2 desu ne. Actually, no, I lied. Actually, I skipped over one. Haha. Well, I just gave you my number 8. My bad. Number 9. That's anticlimactic as fuck. Number 9 for me, ReZero Season 3. To your point, I understand where we only got 8 episodes, but again, ReZero is another one of those shows that's not it's not 100% in my wheelhouse. I've grown more accustomed to watching shows of this nature, but every time I watch ReZero from a shock value perspective, I always end up leaving like shocked at least one point throughout the season. ReZero does a fantastic job when it comes to the shock value and the drama. The animation is its usual solid stuff along with its musical composition. All the characters, they give you reasons to care about the characters. Yeah, you may not care about them as much as you do about Subaru and Amelia, but nonetheless, I think all the characters shine in their own right, especially during all their individual battles. They all stepped up in order to take down the bishops. As Matt said earlier, I think it was about Reinhard, the true MVP, one of the biggest MVPs in all of anime throughout the fiscal year of 2025. And I just enjoy so many facets about ReZero. ReZero to me is going to be, when it's all said and done, probably one of my biggest recommendations that you can probably watch as a non-anime fan to get yourself into anime. From the action, drama, and story perspective, I think it's a really solid choice. It never disappoints. At this stage, the other shows that I have on my list, I just enjoyed more, but ReZero's perpetually solid, and yeah, give it number 9.
Okay.
Do you want me to, just as I said my number 8? Do you want me to give you my number 8 and then?
Well, we'll wait still.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. Number 9 for me was a recommendation from Chris. Apocalypse Hotel. I love this. The comedy, the sci-fi, like true sci-fi with apocalypse, robots, space. And there was one episode, I believe it was the penultimate, when Yachio was just exploring this desolated wasteland. The best part of it was when she was doing the exploration, no talking. You just had the music in the background. You let the atmosphere just take you in. You see what she sees. All while she's doing all this, she's like looking for like a spare part for herself, and then it's just that inevitability that you might not find those parts for yourself again. Once you do, you're going to be defective. You're not going to be in this world anymore. Like, who knows how long it'll be, but it's something that is going to happen. I also liked the finale with when we had essentially humans in it, and she freaked out that they did not wear the shampoo hat because that was her whole thing for the first part of it. And when they finally get it, you got it. Oh, we can't do this. Like, no. And then she had a fucking full metal breakdown, and it was just damn hilarious. But yeah, I best original for me for the year is my number 9. So yeah, Apocalypse Hotel.
But Matt, when are they coming back?
Never. Never. They're going out for cigarettes. They'll be back when they feel like it. Humanity will return. Alrighty, number 8, Chris.
Number 8. Number fucking 8. I'm giving this one to Gachi Kuda. It was a fun ride, or it's a fun show. The world is interesting, and as I've said before, I love the power system. It's really unique. It helps. The power system actually does a good job shaping each of the characters, because it shows, oh, this is what this person enjoys, and it blossomed into this kind of power. Uh, the music was great. The visuals and animation were fun.
Okay. Broke up.
Were good, and it has really good fights. I was glitching out. It has really good fights, like good old Rio right there, shooting the air after a good hand to hand combat. I can't wait for more.
Very good, very good.
All right.
John, number 8.
Number 8, man, Sweaty Gamer, excellent with boss fights for days. I'm talking about Shangri-La Frontier. So 4 out of 5. It was consistently fun. It was clean. Animation was superb. It was action. It had a very likable lead. I loved Sunraku so much. My name, it even mirrors his. Like, who would have thunk it? It's just, if you're a gamer, if you're a gamer, it just makes you feel like you're playing a game while watching him game. And a lot of his same thought processes are the same thought process I have when I'm playing like some of my favorite games. So it's fun, man. The animation did take a dive from season 1 and season 2. I did not like that. I'm like, yo, season 1 was way more, the contrast was sharp. It was way more sharper, crispier, HD. This one, I felt like the production took a budget cut in a couple places, but it was still enjoyable regardless. It won numerous awards this past season. That's why I just locked it in at number 8. So Shangri-La Frontier number 8.
All
All right,
Rigby.
Yeah, number 8 for me, Solo Leveling season 2. Again, simple for the majority of these shows, I feel, except for 1, 2, 3, all but one. Never mind. This is, I think, one of the last Simpleton shows. MHA is going to be a Simpleton show. I don't care, but this and my MHA are going to be Simpleton shows. It's a simpleton mentality. The fights are fucking awesome. I agree, Matt. I don't think when you really think about it, you don't really care about the characters, but that's fine because Jinwoo's so badass as fuck. You want to see him continue to be bad. It's literally a show about a badass.
It's an aura farming show. That's really it.
And
if
it's
you're
so
here,
cool.
if you're here for anything else, you're not gonna get it.
It's cool. The fights are cool. Seeing everybody else be pathetic and die because they come to understand Jinwoo's power. Great. The fact Jinwoo healed his mom. Great. That's one of the major plot points from season 1. They've addressed that. Second plot point was the fact that nobody knew he was OP as fuck. Now everybody knows. Great. And now we get to see them build upon that. The one drawback which negates it and definitely hurts is the fact that we have no earthly idea when we're going to get a season 3. For whatever reason, the Japanese, probably because of racism, and the Koreans just never took to it, while the American fans just fawn over this show. And because of the fact that anime is, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, anime is made for Japanese people. It is not made for us. The Japanese know to appeal to us because we give them money.
Tell Angel that.
They don't care about us. The Japanese don't care about.
All I say is they don't really care about.
They might care a little bit more now that the new prime minister is in office and she blows Trump low-key. They might care a little bit more, but they don't care. So that's why we're not getting solo leveling because they don't.
Well, let me get my thing on this button right here. Keep going.
Keep going.
Oh, it's not.
We're not doing it now.
All right. Anyway, yeah. So I mean, that's just the bottom line, and that sucks. But nonetheless, I'm a simpleton. I am always hooked with the fighting. Outside of the fighting, though, musical composition I think is amazing. The animation when it comes to the fight, especially the fighting specifically, the animation is good throughout, and then it excels during the fight scenes. I think they're incredibly animated. And yeah, it's just a thrill. It's a wonderful thrill that I enjoy. And I enjoyed that thrill more than a lot of other shows this season because I don't watch the other shows for thrills. I watch the other shows for other more not substantial, but what's what I'm looking for? More like a lot. Like we can say substantial. I watch them for more substantial reasons, but in any case, solo leveling gives you what it gives you. It gives you just incredible action. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? All my initial anime have all been action anime. Newsflash, whatever show you start with in anime, I firmly believe whatever show you start with, that's what you gravitate towards. If you start off with a drama or a storytelling anime, you will gravitate towards that and like that genre the most. Romance, shoujo, whatever it is, you will gravitate toward that most. For the majority of Americans, myself included, started with action. So if you give us an incredible action, no matter how mid everything else is, you will find pleasant feelings and pleasant thoughts about that show. And so solo leveling for me is under that category.
Alrighty, for number 8, I love stories. I think stuff like that for like literacy type of thing is like a universal love language when you get down to it. And this one is no exception. And Shirley, nice part of English literature. Popular. It's in almost anything, multiple novels, anime, live action shows, stage plays. It's a simple story about this ginger girl living her life like in Canada. You get to see it unfold. The only negative thing was the time skips did annoy me. Selfishly, I wish this was a 4-core type of show to get everything from like childhood, like growing up, after marriage with Gilbert, because a lot of heavy stuff does happen after that, and we're not gonna get it. Like this is it. This is where they end it. And with Anne and Gilbert, it's still like one of the best enemies to lovers that you will see with how much they built it up, with how they hyped about it. Like when Ruby passed away from tuberculosis, I wish we saw a little bit more of her to get that more emotional grip. But we still got it. It still got a little bit of it. But if we just saw a little bit more of her, it could be a little tear-jerking for the viewers to see it for that. It's just very still nicely done. Despite that, it's well written. And people say, "Look, it ain't that deep." It's Anne Shirley. Well, guess what? I'm sorry. I enjoy good writing, so that's what I get from Anne Shirley. So yeah, Anne Shirley, I highly recommend it to people. It's my number 8 for the year. I didn't expect it to be this good. I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm very happy with it. So yeah, number 8, Anne Shirley.
I thought gingers didn't have souls.
Well, that's the Americans. She's Canadian, so.
Eh.
Yeah. Alrighty, number 7, Chris.
Number 7. Where is my number 7 is the good old 6-episode run series of Taco P.
Mm.
While yes, it was only 6 episodes. Each of those 6 episodes was dark, depressing, fucked up, and really fucking good. Um, I was hyping this up as soon as I heard that it was being announced. Uh, and they did not disappoint one bit. And I'm glad that the story got told, and a lot of people had to deal with everything that came out with it.
Okay.
All right,
Sean, number 7.
bro. I am not too hard on Chris, but I did like whoa, bro. I did not expect it to go that low, but I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. My number 7, Mahogany. Monogamy died screaming. I'm talking about 100 girlfriends who really, 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 really love you. It was pure comedic access and execution. Like it was legitly funny. It was better than the first season. It gave me my best boy, best romance. It won multiple awards. Um, they gave a new character every other episode. They were able to focus on every new character. They put them all in a pot together and they made it blend. Every character got their shine, and that's really hard to do when you keep adding characters, because I keep questioning at one point, are we going to forget these girls' names? Are we going to forget their personalities? Are their personalities going to cross over, but they don't fall into simple we got a tsundere. Like you get the tsundere with many micro archetypes within it. So I thought it was just pretty cool how they're able to like just break down like a lot of the archetypes that you get with these characters. Combined with it was funny. Sometimes it was etchy. Many times it was raunchy, but it was always funny. I look forward to this anime every week when it came out. It doesn't even need a dub, and it won the Guinness Book of World Records record for like longest dialogue. Man, y'all got to give it up for it, man. That's my number 7, and it's a 4 out of 5.
All right, even 7.
Playing with the cat. Give me a second. 7. Right. 7. Okay. 7 is a show that had its absolute best season in 2025. A show where the stakes were higher than they ever were. A show where humanity is on the line and it dies and it is revived in the most miraculous and tedious of fashions. A show where my antagonist of the year was such a diabolical piece of shit. He mowed down children like it was a genocidal war. I am talking about Dr. Stone season 4. All right, there you go. Anyway, yeah, Dr. Stone season 4, number 7 for me. I enjoyed Dr. Stone, like I said, the most that I ever have, and I've always enjoyed Dr. Stone. I've always said about Dr. Stone that if you want to get your children into anime, if your children like science or if you like science, this is the show for you. And I've noticed throughout this season, at the end of the day, they do obviously do the science portion, but as of like maybe two seasons ago, I'd say the emphasis on how things are built is it becomes less about that, more about them achieving what they build in like whatever period of time in order for them to progress to the next step of the story. That's also evident throughout this season. However, I didn't mind that. In the past, it would kind of bother me a little bit. It didn't bother me as much because the plot is so strong. Senku and his entire kingdom of science were all amazing throughout the season. Stanley, and I didn't really care about the rest of the villains, but Stanley really, really stood out as a really strong antagonist. They would not be able to do anything without each other. I'm talking about the Kingdom of Science. Everybody plays instrumental roles in terms of helping Senku continue to try and rebuild civilization and obviously get to the biggest question that remains in the show, which is why, man? Who is he? How do we get to the moon, as they discovered in the previous season? How do we get to the moon? what do we have to do in order to find out all of the answers to the questions that have be plagued the universe that they live in now. The plot, as I mentioned, is very strong. Musical composition and animation are all fine. I don't fawn over those aspects of it, but they fit. They fit the moments. They fit the type of show that's being broadcasted. And yeah, I just it was such a wonderful science fiction. It's one of the absolute best literal science fictions, a fictional show that has everything to do with science. I always make that joke, but I truly believe that. And yeah, it's a very, very, very strong show. This was a very, very, very strong season, the absolute best in my opinion. So, yeah, number 7, Dr. Stone.
Chris, he doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
So he doesn't know.
The Dobby doesn't know.
I hope that they don't let me down. Yes, I'm aware. I hope that they don't let me down. I know you guys are aware of what happens.
Hey man, y'all, you can dead this right now.
I hope it don't
Nope.
let me down. That's all I'm
Nope,
saying.
nope. I don't want no hints, no nothing. I want to go
Me
in.
No,
neither.
we're not telling you. We're not telling you.
Me neither. But I mean, we'll make our own opinions, Sean. When we see
There you
it,
go.
we'll make our own opinions, bro.
Alrighty, number 7 for me is Lord of the Mysteries. It is one of my favorites. I got hyped for it before it came out. I definitely do want to pick up this novel. It's a long novel. Very excited about it. The world is so fascinating to me, whether it's the Grey Fog or these different timelines. Is it confusing at first? Yes, but once you actually get to it, or it's not for everyone. If you have ADHD, you're not going to like this. So it's one I wouldn't recommend to Angel because he'll say fuck this and he'll get bored. It's like everything else. But you get the mystery of it, you got the supernatural, fantasy, isekai type of format. You get a mix of everything, and it all gels so well together. I love these characters. I love the animation. It's beautiful to look at, and it's a whole 10-year project, and I am invested for the rest of it. I believe we have a movie for this year before season 2 in 2027. I'm excited for all of it. I cannot wait for it. So yeah, number 7 for me is Lord of the Mysteries. Alrighty, number 6, Chris.
Number 6. My number 6 is good old. Is it wrong to pick up Girls in the Dungeon season 5? This arc,
right?
Danmachi, yeah.
Yep.
This arc was really good in closing out Freya's character. Her character. We learn her motivation. We learn what she's been doing in the backgrounds. We have a whole fucking huge ass war arc going on. And it's a really good arc. I enjoyed it. It's not as good as season 4 because fucking the Juggernaut was busted and that whole scene. Yeah. But it was good nonetheless.
Alrighty. Sean, number 6.
All right, man. I am excited about this because now we're getting closer to the top 5. All right. Number 6 took like a time off and it came back harder than ever. It was about puberty, aliens, with great choreography. I'm talking about Don Da Don season 2 or part 2, whatever you want to call it. Season 2. It started very supernatural and then it got very sci-fi towards the end. That didn't cost the characters. We got some of the best fights of the season. We got Ocaron versus the Evil Eye. Spoilers for those of you who hadn't seen it. Like that fight, it changed the entire power dynamic of this whole friend group. And there are a lot of other callbacks that were in it. I thought of one the other day that was funny. When they were humming the original Rama theme, and I was like, wait a minute. Like, dang, Rama's about to come back. Like, I wonder how intentional that was. But then again, Science Sorrow did this, not Mappa. But when you think of Science Sorrow, you don't think of Don Da Don based off of some of their other animation styles. But this one just stands out. I think it was one of the most highly anticipated anime of 2024 and 5. And I think it delivers and people are still waiting on it. The only shame is we gotta wait to 2027 to get the next season, but that's next year. It'll fly by. But anyway, man, that's coming in at number 6. It's a 4 out of 5.
All right.
All right.
Ethan?
Number 6 for me is the show that y'all rated quite low, but I don't really care. Kowloon Generic Romance. Kowloon Generic Romance is one of my biggest surprises of the season. I look at it not from the romantic aspect nearly as much as I look at it from the mystery aspect. The mystery aspect, I think, is stellar in terms of that world, and the illusions that go on within Kowloon itself. The animation, I can go on, but we talked about it. It ended up being my anime of the year, animation of the year, simply because of the 90s aspect, and we went on a whole diatribe on that earlier in the show, so I'm not going to go on that diatribe again. But nonetheless, I felt the characters were all very strong throughout. Our main characters, especially our femc, very strong, especially the femc in terms of the principle of being able to find yourself within a situation and empower yourself to be able to rise above that, to be able to really make a definition of yourself. If you ever feel, and there's plenty of people in the world that don't know who they are, you have something that galvanizes you and gives you that impetus to be able to make that decision. And Kuji Rai certainly finds that over time. Likewise, when we think of the other dude whose name I'm forgetting now, our male MC, the principle of loss and how you deal with tragedy and how you deal with mourning. Those are all very powerful ideologic thoughts that that are touched on throughout the show, and it really like raises your eye and makes you like really think, like, if you were in those shoes, how would you feel if you had the opportunity to live in a universe with the person that you love? Would you do that despite the fact that that person may not love you back or may not love you back the same? Would you want to repeat over and over and over a singular point in time for you to never let go of that person? Or is it better to just understand that this is life? The overall definition of the show, this is life. Things happen, people come and go. You look back on the memories that you had with them, and you look back on those fondly, happily. You don't try to hold on to them nearly as much because of the fact that it ends up tainting their image. It ends up tainting your feelings on those circumstances when you kind of bastardize and abuse that thought pattern. So I thought it was all quite well. The finale was solid. Definitely not going to get more of it, but I felt that it was fine for what it was, and it gives you a good closure from that aspect. And yeah, I thought this was surprisingly really, really, really solid. There are other pieces that other people may like and dislike, but yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. Number 5, Calvin Jenner, or sorry, 6, Calvin Jenner Romance.
Alrighty, number 6 for me. We finally got a samesies. So Dan to Dan season 2.
Hey, twinsies, that's what's up.
Finally, there's one somewhere. Nah. It was fun. This is a better cliffhanger compared to the season 1 one. That one pissed me off to high end, but this one does make sense. I liked both the Okaroon Evil Eye fight or Okaroon Ira against the orchestras, but for both all fun fights, still beautifully animated, colorful cast of characters. I enjoy them all. It's funny. It can be funny, serious, sentimental. It can be anything in between, and it all fits so well together. So yeah, so that one, see number 6, Dan to Dan, season 2 for me. Very fun show. I like keep on the weirdness, as they say. All right, folks, this is at number 5, final 5, the top 5 for the year. Let us go. Chris, number 5.
My number 5 is Dandadan season 2. Oh man, I wish that this was not a split core, but continuous core. That fucking cliffhanger at the end of season 1 was so bad it fucked me over. Or but I'm glad that season 2 was able to come out as it wasn't a long wait, and that this season actually ended with a decent cliffhanger where it didn't like leave us in the middle of a fucking arc. The new additions to the characters, Gigi and I forgot.
The alien girl.
Not Alien Girl. I know Vamila. well, you guys don't know her name yet. I'm talking about the dude who loves Gundams.
Yeah, Kenta.
Kenta, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said the alien girl.
No, because I thought you said Kenta already, so I
No, I said did I? I thought I said Gigi.
you
Whatever.
probably yeah.
I probably did. But yeah, he was a good addition. And it was a really good season. I enjoyed it.
Okay. Sean, number 5.
All right, man. I've been waiting for this moment all night. All right, man. For my number 5. Proof that chaos ages like fine wine. This was a great reboot of a classic show. They skipped the filler and gave us nothing but like the core things that matter. It was Rama One Half. Rama One Half was one of the best anime revamps I've seen ever. At least within the past 5 years. Honestly, I'm trying to go back and think like what anime had a redone that was better than Rama One Half, and I can't think of any. We've had sequels, but I can't think of anything that was like rebooted that was better than this. Who knows? Maybe Samurai Troopers can like take that reign, but currently as it stands, Mappa is showing their ass and they're showing their anime and directorial range with this show. As a full fan of the original, loyal fan of the original, I absolutely love everything that they're doing with the show. It's still at the point where I knows what's going to happen next. That's why I'm anxious to get to seasons 3 and 4, where it starts to venture off more into stuff in the manga that kept going versus the anime that was that kind of took its own route during that time. So I'm really anxious to see where it goes. I don't think there's no other anime I'm looking more forward to see how it really ends up at this time. I mean, there are others, but this is definitely high on the list. Anyway, let me stop rambling. Number 5, 4 out of 5, Rama One Half.
All right.
Trigun is for me and Matt a better reboot.
Don't speak for me.
I'm speaking for you.
Do not speak for me.
You loved not Rama. You love Trigun too.
I did. I'm saying, don't say it's my favorite reboot.
Is it?
No.
Oh. All right. Number
Yeah,
5 is the show. I rated higher than all 3 of you guys, I believe. Call of the Night season 2.
Yeah, you rated it higher than all of us.
I rated higher than all of you guys. Everything about this show is great, from the plot, which I'll get to momentarily. The animation, some of the best animation overarching in all of anime. The visuals, wonderful. Musical composition, really solid. I hear your point where they didn't really change anything, but that's fine. They'll fix what's not broken, is my thought. And it works. It works throughout every given point. But again, the star of this show is truly the plot. Again, when it comes to stakes, heavier stakes this season. Like our antagonist, who would have been a wonderful antagonist. What's it called? Candidate for antagonist of the year. She was wonderful in terms of how she stalked down the vampires, especially her history with Nazuna and Co. in terms of the romantic aspect, which I don't focus on a hell of a lot. More people do. God bless you. That's your prerogative. For me, their dynamic, their chemistry, blossomed in this season. The twist, as Sean alluded to, when you get it somewhere around episode 8, I believe, or episode 9, was really done. That fight between Nazuna and what's her face and fight Anko. Tremendous. Nazuna, our like indestructible vampire, gets her ass beat, and it takes Kyo to basically save her from doing the one thing she didn't want to do, which was kill her former best friend and truly probably her first real love interest in Anko. I thought all of it was great. I hear what you guys are saying in terms of the finale. I am optimistic that we will have a third season. When? Who knows? But I am very optimistic that they'll give us more, because they still need to give us whether Kyo will truly turn. It is a good conclusion if they stop there, but it is not definitive enough for me to believe that they are going to stop there. We need to know whether Kyo officially turns, whether he remains human. whether there are other aspects to the vampire world that Kyo will be a part of, or how he may influence the vampire world. I think those are two pieces that I very much want to see come to a decisive and positive conclusion. So I'm optimistic that we will get a season 3, assuming that we do. This is one of the shows that we all, I think, as in unison, recommend people do watch. It is a fabulous show. One of the other pieces which sucks is the fact that it is High Dive exclusive. So many people miss out on Call of the Night. I will tell people all the time, oh, I'm watching Call of the Night. Oh, what's that? I explain it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Where can I watch it? Crunchyroll? Netflix? No, High Dive. The fuck is a High Dive? Is that from like the top of like an Olympic pool? The
That's
fuck is that?
sad. No, that's true. Netflix. I think Netflix needs to pick up season 1 at the very least.
At the very least, bro. And so that's the biggest detractor, truly, of Call of the Night, because I can't think of many other true detractions from the show. So, yeah, I love it, and I wish more people could see it so they can love it too.
Alrighty, number 5 for me, Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. My favorite romance for the year. You have a couple. I got a nice balance of romance, slice of life, comedy. No character felt like a waste. Everyone had a purpose. Even the parents, even Rintoro's parents, I fucking love them too. Once you got to know, I enjoy seeing anyone on. I enjoy seeing them all on screen any chance I get to. It does never feel like a bore, never feel like anything like that. I was invested. I like the romance of it. When it came full circle, what made them like each other, type of thing. The confession. It's beautifully animated. Love the sub voice acting. Do not watch the dub. If you are going to watch it, I swear to God, it's awful. I normally don't say, look, if you want to watch it any format you want, but for this one, do not. It's the PSA. You're going to be disappointed because this is what delayed it on Netflix on our end.
Bro,
And that was what we got.
Good. Like, yo, main girl don't even sound cute in the dub. All her cuteness is gone. It's just like, bro, what if
Yeah,
y'all
it sounds
done?
like very nasally, like she has a sickness the whole time. And it's just like, what'd you do to this sweet angel? Fuck you.
Bro, I swear they just needed it. Someone needed a job and someone just needed money, bro. I don't get it, bro.
Can we just have auditions for dubs again? Like this actual audition
They-
say,
they-
hey, you come here.
Bro, they could have put, like, here's a better idea. I know you need to finish, but hey, throw them on X. Bro, just throw the auditions on Reddit or X and say,
people post voice reels all over the place. Look at them.
all over the place. I'm like, legitly, if you would have picked, like, hey, these are the 3 voices we're thinking of picking, who do y'all do a poll and we'll tell you, like,
Yeah.
bro, like,
let them try out for the roles.
And
For
it's
the
not
role
decisive
too.
just because
legitly host auditions, let the directors pick their top 3 choices, and bro, Crunchyroll, Sentai, whoever you hell you is, man, throw that shit on social media and just take a poll. I promise you, unless people are trolling, like, you're gonna get like the
Or
best.
botting.
Cause people troll. Like that's how in Georgia we get the
or botting, like having paid bots like to vote for them.
because that's how we got the making bacon and the Savannah bananas, because people were trolling. And
I've gotten used to Savannah bananas.
it just rhymes. People like, yo, it rhymes. This is funny, and that became the name. It's like word. But yeah, unless people trolling, yeah. Continue, Matt. Sorry to cut you off.
Like this is one I recommend to people if you are looking for a romance. It's like this with Dangerous in My Heart. I like that one a lot. This one is slightly better. I enjoy them all for it. But if you are into romance, this is one I recommend. If we get season 2, great. If this is where it ends, I'm happy with it. It's more I'm left satisfied regardless of the outcome if we get more or not.
Please don't.
Oh yeah, number 5, Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity.
You know what's crazy, Matt, is that was my highest rated romance at 15. The fact that my top 14 has no romance this year is kind of mind baffling to me.
I know. Did you get kidnapped?
Maybe I feel more fulfilled in love for what little that may be worth. I don't know.
Right. Okay, number 4. Chris.
What you said, but again. Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity is my number 4. I fucking yeah. Every point Matt said was yeah. They hit it out of the park. But I knew that because I read the manga. The fucking the side characters, the main characters, the love story itself, it's all really good. I recommend it. Fuck you, Netflix.
But you picked Nukitashi as your best what's it called?
Actually,
Adaptation.
Yeah, but
you did.
that was at. I did pick it.
You
As
said
my
it with
best.
his chest.
I did say it with my chest. That's because that is because I am a man at heart, and that is the SU words.
I'm a man.
I don't know. I'm
Where
fucking
it
tired,
go?
man. I'm fucking tired, man.
Oh my god. The most wonderfully adapted show that I watched in 2025, Fragrant Flower, does not blooms with dignity.
2025.
2025, yeah. Blooms with dignity. It was so amazing. I read the manga. It was everything that I wanted it to be. But fucking though, pegging. Yes.
You just had to be there.
Hey, I couldn't put it as original because it's not original. I couldn't put it. I put it as adaptation because like fucking it was. I told Matt. This show needs to get fucking attention. We
It did.
need a return to horny. We need to return to horny.
That's why I have Chain Soldier this season, buddy.
In a couple weeks. Or tomorrow, I think. I think it's tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, all right. John, number 4.
All right, number 4 from me. It turns out my hero just needed to leave high school. Like Vigilantes, My Hero Academia Vigilantes. Once you get to the street level stakes, and it brought urgency, it brought a soul back to the show, new characters, updated animation. They even have callbacks and the original characters from the OG series in this one. It's a prequel series that just really shows how All For One still had his finger in everything that was going on. It's really more meaningful because someone doesn't have this. Oh, I want to be this. It's more adult, I guess, because it's adults, and they do a good job showcasing adults. Well, college student and yeah,
They legal.
adults.
They're legal.
But and they got like my waifu and like best supporting girl pop step in it. You know what I'm saying? And they do the thing that I really like anime does nowadays, where she talks in English, but when it's time to sing, they just keep that shit subtitled. Like, yeah, don't change it. Don't change it unless y'all got a real deal. Unless y'all got a real deal, like single with like songs on Spotify, Apple Music, who really certified. Don't do it. Just don't do it. I think actors can sing, but unless you hire like a Broadway actress who can sing, you know what I'm saying? Like, unless you're gonna do what K-pop Demon Hunters does, where you get a singer who can closely sound like the voice actress in English to sing it, I'm cool with Pop Step continuing to sing in Japanese. Anyway, great characters, great action. Season 1 had some great twists, especially towards the end. And that's why I just had to elevate it. Because once we got to the end, it was like, oh, this is a hell of a twist. And here you go. One for all. And everybody business. Fucking up lives. Probably one of the greatest anime villains ever. So yeah, man. My ranking goes up from here, man. I gave Vigilantes a 4.5 out of 5. It's the first 4.5 on my list.
Okay.
Alrighty. Even number 4.
Number 4 for me is My Hero, the normal My Hero, the final season. The last anime in which I don't have much thoughts other than a simpleton's thought. But no, truth be told, when it boils down to it, I thought the final season of My Hero was executed well. From many of the manga readers, I thought that the execution was mid in the manga. It seems that was corrected in the anime adaptation, which is wonderful to hear. Yes, I hear the complaints. The fights drug too long. We should have gotten these things sooner. They should have shipped the characters that we wanted to see shipped. They should have had gay shipping above all else. All this type of shit that you hear. But when it all boils down to it, 7 seasons, 8 seasons of My Hero, and I think it's going to go down as this generation's version of a Naruto or a Bleach. Is it as good? No, but it will go down in that pantheon, I think. in terms of longevity, in terms of story, in terms of animation, in terms of the character design, all unique, all special, all wonderful in its own unique way in this generation. I think I give it this ranking. I did enjoy the final season, no doubt. I really did. But I think I look at this as more of a capstone. I give this as a capstone to the series that it executed a final season really, really solidly. There's plenty of opportunity, as the manga readers were disappointed, for it to fuck up or for them not to put as much emphasis into the finale, knowing that there was discord and disharmony with that. However, they still managed to do a really good job and satisfy those manga readers, and in turn, the anime watching only viewership, which I am, felt that there was nothing amiss from that standpoint. Bakugo versus All for One is the fight of, despite the fact they'll say Deku versus Shigaraki is like the most amazing fight ever, a really good fight, but the most amazing fight is Bakugo versus All for One. Saves All Might, saves Deku, manages to finally initially defeat what Sean classified as one of the greatest anime villains ever, and was willing to go above and beyond to even kill a baby. He was willing to put that final nail in the coffin, even if All for One stayed as a baby. He was willing to do that shit in order to save Japan, and that's really what it boils down to. Like the Class 1A, obviously Deku's the face, but Class 1A saved the entire country of Japan and subsequently the entire world. Keep in mind, the United States was brought into this because of the fact that you had Stars and Stripes get taken out by Shigaraki. There are plenty of other nations that probably sent heroes that were taken out by Shigaraki. So this was a global affair. They stopped World War III in their own civil war, in essence, and that should be commended and looked at and remembered from that standpoint. And so for that type of strong plot, I think that that's a really good piece that should be brought up as well. So I mean, I can go on, but at that point I feel like I'd be rambling. So number 4, the final season of My Hero Academia, a wonderful send off, and a big recommendation for those if you're only into shonen anime, you love the things like Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, things like that. You will love My Hero, and you should definitely watch it. You should definitely watch Vigilantes. It's not my cup of tea like it is for the boys, but it's still very enjoyable. Very much looking forward to season 2 that just dropped this past weekend. And even the OVAs and the movies that aren't necessarily canon are still, entertaining enough where if you don't watch it, you won't miss out. But at the same degree, at least one where you have not Gentle Criminal, but the one girl that's doing the support in the final season that basically brought the at least that particular movie or OVA into canon. So they did do a good job of that as well. So yeah, number 4, My Hero, final season.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, number 4 for me is Medalist. I enjoy so much the drama of it, the characters, my favorite duo. Figure skating is really nice. Even I know you give me shit that I'm not the big sports fan. Yeah, I'm not. I was when I was younger. I know stickers of all the cheeks every football player has clapped or basketball player beat his wife. I don't know all that. I don't give a fuck about any of that. I casually watch. There's nothing wrong with that either. But something with this, with figure skating, if you just know a little bit of it, you can still get into it.
Your favorite figure
skating,
Johnny Weir, I get it.
Yeah, figure skating is fun to watch. Even if you don't know all of it, it's still nice to see. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the music with it on top of it is gorgeous. When you get to the finale with that music, oh my god, it's incredible. No, I enjoy that. It was a good use of the CG with the figure skating. It makes sense for why they did it for that. It works. I don't think it would have worked in a 2D sense to actually capture the dance, the emotion of everything with it.
You can barely tell it's CG, quite frankly. In like just the initial, I haven't even gotten to the true programs, and just seeing the first 3 episodes, you can hardly tell that it's really CG. It's probably
like you'll see it more like when you'll see it more in the individual performances when you get to it, but it's still not bad. It's still
outside of Trigun CG, it's the best CG if it is CG that I've ever seen outside of Trigun.
Yeah, Orange does it. Orange does 3D CG the best, but with this, it's good. It's just as good.
Sure.
And with the studio itself is is considered like in the middle, but with this is like a home run. I'm very much looking forward to season 2 in a couple of weeks. I know it's only 10 episodes, but I'm excited to see what is going to happen next.
Remind me
But
of
I'm rooting for Inori. She's someone you want to root for, and Tsukasa when he's figured out more about his backstory. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but it's great. So yeah, number 4. If you're into this Becca's Game type of thing, or just want to see like some type of character that or good drama, this is it. So medalist number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, number 3, Chris.
Yeah, my number 3 is Amio Kaiten Rebirth First.
No,
I
all right.
fucking I really it finally came up. I was talking so much.
I know. I was worried it missed the mark.
No, what? Oh, fuck! It's not gonna miss the mark. There's 2 shows left, and they're probably very obvious.
I
But
know
no,
one. I know one. I'm pretty sure it's your number 1.
Nukitachi and
It's not my number
Nukitachi.
1.
I swear to fucking
No.
God, Ethan.
I already gave that fucking 21. I think. Yeah, I gave that. 21.
You did. You gave it 21.
Yeah. But fucking Amio Kaiten. I really loved this show. It was really interesting and very it was great to see someone else do the ReZero formula, but on a much smaller scale. And like I didn't enjoy the like mech fights that much, but it
Yeah, the
the
next
just
fight
the
was
whole
like the weakest part.
yeah the mech yeah I didn't enjoy that as much. But I enjoyed everything else so much more. The mystery was great. The twist, like all the way into like the later half of the show, uh, it was just so fucking good.
Okay.
His number 2 is Takamine.
No, it's not.
You talking about me?
No, it's
No, he's talking to me.
Are you trying to guess his?
No, I'm giving him shit.
I know one of his. Now, if he's going to make it number 1 or not, that's going to be the mystery.
Is it the Lord of Mysteries?
No, he already graded it.
That was a pun.
Yeah,
I know.
that was my 23rd.
Yeah. I'm just happy that you included it, even though I recommended it to you. So I'm just happy.
Well, you did a good recommend. It wasn't really a recommendation. It was a trade, and it was a fucked up trade because I gave you shit.
Yeah.
I really feel bad about
you made a bomb. You know, even if it didn't make my list, I still enjoyed it.
Yeah.
All right, Sean, number 3.
Number 3 for me was looks calm, sounds gentle, and emotionally tackles you through a dry wall. Sander. I gave Sander 4 out of 5. It mastered the atmosphere, the characters. It was very unique anime, not just the character design, the presentation, but the story in and of itself. I felt like it asked a lot of deep questions and gave you deep insight into how we perceive beauty, how we perceive youth, how we perceive being an adult, the responsibility that comes with it, how we perceive our interactions with others, safe spaces, relationships, boundaries. It asks so many important questions that typical anime just don't get that deep. They usually just don't get that deep. The only downside to Sounder, despite me giving it a 4 out of 5, the only downside keeping it from being a perfect 5 out of 5 was they did not put a cap on the ending. Even though there is more manga to go, they didn't round off the ending to be like, hey, we're gonna pause right here and come back. It just kind of felt like a next episode was coming next week, and it didn't. That really sucked. I don't think they stuck the landing like they should have. But despite that, number 3 is 4 out of 5. Sander. I also have a confession. I'm probably gonna tell you this at the end of the show. But...
Okay.
Sean, question: you gave Vigilantes a 4.5. Why isn't Vigilantes ahead of Sander if you only gave Sander 4?
I gave Sander 4.5. I said the only reason it's not a 10 or a 5 out of 5.
You kept saying 4. I gave it a 4 out of 5.
You said 4 out of 5.
My bad. It's a 4.5 out of 5.
Okay.
The only reason it didn't get a 5 is because, you know, what I said. It's a 4.5. Everything going up here is 4.5 and up.
All right, Ethan, number 3.
I'm getting into my 5s now. 3 through 1 are 5s. Number 3, Apothecary Diaries season 2. I know I rated it higher than all you guys. Don't care. I am a sucker for Mao Mao. Mao Mao is one of the most unique protagonists that I've seen in a while. I thoroughly enjoy her dry humor, her like sensual appeal, and her intelligence and her care, despite the fact that she is very cold, seemingly on the outs, on the ins. She is very warm, very caring. She does care about everyone around her and wants to see them all succeed or be happy or be healthy and things of that nature. Her dynamic with Jinshi is a wonderful dynamic. Jinshi himself, he is a main character, but the way he supports Mao Mao as a supporting boy, I would do that there, but as a supporting boy, a husbando, and an overall character, truly wonderful. He is truly a real prince, not prince in name, not prince in looks. He is a prince in character, a prince in action. He goes above and beyond to protect that woman and protect his kingdom as a whole, because he does in his own way, even though he has romantic feelings towards Mao Mao, he doesn't let those things, for the most part, 95% of the time, he is very level headed because he thinks of the greater good of the castle, of the kingdom, and so forth and so on. The musical composition is very fitting for this time. Keep in mind, this is around somewhere in the neighborhood of 1800s. What appears to be China. It is not Japan. It appears to be China, or somewhere thereabouts. And the way that the time is displayed in that universe, in that era, is done quite well. There are realities when it comes to some of the suggestive plot points, such as children falling into very ill situations, or the presence of whores, and how poor people are, and the desperate things that people do, or the way that they act on a day-to-day basis, is all period correct as far as I can tell. um the musical composition, as I was alluding to prior to that, fits the mold of that era, of that universe quite well. The animation is another show that is among the absolute top tier animations that you will find throughout 2025, or in anime period as a whole, as it currently stands. The plot, in terms of the mysteries, absolutely phenomenal. The twists and turns, you could, if you're into that type of mystery type show, you can probably figure out they weren't the most complicated, but the execution of those plot points and those surprises were really well done. The cliffhangers that were done throughout the season were incredibly well done. The comedy, especially involving Jinshi and Mao Mao, but the comedy is really well done. The action scenes give gravitas to the seriousness of the plot, and it gives a good culmination. It's a good capstone, a good crescendo to the buildup that you see over the course of 24 episodes to get to that point where we reach an emphatic conclusion. It's wonderful, 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 dramatic television viewing. I cannot wait for season 3. Curious to see how they develop Jinshi and Mao Mao even further, what further mysteries will happen in the castle and throughout that universe. And a wonderful show that, from a mystery standpoint, is probably one of my biggest recommendations that I could give anybody to watch. Available on Netflix as well, so more widely viewable as well. Yeah, I can gush about the show more, but Apothecary Diaries is among my favorites. Cannot wait for more. Number 3 of this season.
Alrighty. Number 3P. Taco P's original Sin P. Enjoyed it very much, P. Very dramatic, P. No, I
for everything, man.
fuck you, P. Fuck the parents, P.
Damn.
Now, I went into depth for this, on the summer awards show. I'm not gonna repeat myself for it. Very dramatic. I will not recommend this to everyone. It is not for the faint of heart. If you're into that deep drama, sure, but just be warned that there is child abuse, there is child death, and they do not shy away from it. They do not sugarcoat that shit, especially from the first episode. The reveal photography too, that was great. 6 episodes, short and sweet, to the point, got the job done. Made an impact with the time it had, so I definitely appreciate it for that. No complaints from the manga. Everyone was very satisfied for it. It was hard. I could have put it anywhere on in 1, 2, 3, and it'd be fine. But with this, it's number 3 for them again. I cannot really recommend it to people. I really cannot. If you're into more, want to know more about anime, so just the basic essentials. If you want more, then sure, I will tell you. But you just warn people when you do. And for if there is anyone that has like abusive parents type of thing, like I said, run, run to help. Whether it's police, a neighbor, friend, anybody, just you gotta look out for yourself and do not let family fuck you up. It is awful. Any type of thing, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, abuse is abuse. There's no hierarchy. It's all the same, and it's not fun. So yeah, number 3, Taco P. All right, number 2.
My number 2 would have totally been my number 1 of last year if it had finished on time. Yes, that is Himi-Sen Season 2, Last Crusade 2.
Last Crusade?
Yeah, Last Crusade. Long English name. I'm just gonna call it Himi-Sen.
I just say Last Crusade.
Good. Yeah. It really sucked that it took a whole extra fucking bit of time for this season to finish, but I'm glad it did. It had plenty of good fights for what we got. Fucking the opening was badass, as I meant for. It was the best in my opinion from but that's probably some nepotism because I love the band. But I really enjoyed it. It was a good show. The political drama of war between a magical race and, or rather, witches and technological humans uh, was fun to watch. The inner workings of said magical witches with with some good twists or good for the drama. I enjoyed it.
All right,
Next,
Who
number
is
2.
number 2 is Dr. Stone Future Season 3, aka STEM propaganda never hurt so bad. I
That
really
wrong.
I really
He
enjoyed
was
it.
trying to get his boyfriend back.
Hey man, it was part 1 was cool. Like, cause that took place in the beginning of the year. So it had the advantage of giving us 2 curves, one at the beginning of the year, one towards the middle. Um the first core was like, all right, cool. We in the future. It was same old Dr. Stone. It felt like, okay, this is cool. Okay, nice story. They're getting over to America. They got some stuff going on. And okay, it's guns. I was elated, like America was Americaning. But seriously, because I was like, yeah, bro, that's authentic. Like, okay, yeah, this is authentic. We got no, because for real, we got the representation. They got to America, and we got influencers, we got doctors, we got dark skinned people, we got black people. It's just like we got you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, junk, it's a lot of color, it's a lot of people of color in America. Okay, they got it right. They only recently have they started getting that right. But it was when they got to Brazil in part 2 that really just said, "Holy shit! Okay, yeah, this is one of them." They went on a violent run that was I've never seen nothing like that in this show. I did not know the show could get that violent, this serious. I did not know stakes could get that high, and I did not know consequences could be that dire. By the time we got to the finale, it was just emotional roller coaster had drifted slowly and slowly until we had one character remained, who even got a grown up arc because time like years passed and we were able to see Suika grow up, and now Suika's grown up, and crisis averted, but it sets up the next arc, and I'm even more excited. Let's get excited. That's my number 2. 4.5 out of 5. Dr. Stone Future Season 3, Part 1 and 2.
All right. Number 2, Ethan.
My 2 and 1 are obvious. Just what order, and to your point, Matt, as well. If you put one over the other, or vice versa, I don't think it would have mattered too much. I think they all fit in that for me, at least. Number 2 for me, I picked Orb. Those who know me most intimately would know that over the course of 2025, I'm not saying that I'm a religious nut, but I found God a little bit more than what I had been feeling him in the past. And so seeing this show as it relates to not only history, but to religion as well, I thought was very, very good from my perspective. The torture, the drama, the mystery, the buildup of this show was done excellently. The historical context of the show, though fictional in nature with our characters, the premise of the timeline remains approximately the same, as it relates to history, especially with our finale with Copernicus about 20 years after the story, just being able to finally convince the church of the realities of the universe. And so it's a good depiction of Christianity as a whole. As someone who's Catholic, but it's obviously all based around the similar things. Christians and we're always bad people as it relates, and some of them still are, obviously, but Christians as it relates to that time period in the 1500s, very ignorant, very obsessive as it related to the Bible and to the teachings of the church. The church was the absolute authoritative reality of their worlds, even above kings and nations. The church ruled absolute. And so seeing people question that is very inspiring, as well as very, realistic, because that was the plight of those people back in those days. Those people were tortured in those same fashions. Those people who sought the truth, that sought for enlightenment, they had to do so in the shadows, or had to do so in secrecy, and through their sacrifices were we able to come up with the realities of the world, the answers to questions in the universe that we had no fathom or no ability to conceive. They did those things. Our main characters, I agree with Chris, our third main character was the weakest of the three. However, I still enjoyed her story throughout. Our characters in 1 and 2, incredibly influential as it related to the entirety of the plot, and super important. To Matt's point with a couple of the other shows, no character felt like a waste. Every character contributed to the other character, and each of them all contributed to the greater good of the overarching story that was being told. The musical composition fitting for every single scene, fitting for the moments, fitting for the animated scenes. The animation, though simple, was executed very solidly. Very dim, very sinister in its own way. Not very many bright points, but that was the point of that show, and it is a point of that era, because there's not much brightness involved in the 1500s, with the way that 99% of the population in countries lived, and so very fitting from that aspect as well. Again, if you're into religion, if you're into science, if you're into history, this show will definitely pique your interest, and one that I can for sure and have already recommended to people that are into those type of things. Widely available on Netflix as well. It's a show that I cannot tell people enough to not sleep on. Another show less than my number one, which we all know what it is, that is less than that one, but not for the faint of heart as well. Those that don't like gore or torture or feel certain things about that may not be for you. But if you are able to handle those things, I'm sure you've seen much worse in actual, like, real shows or fictional shows on TV. You'll be fine. And definitely one of my biggest recommendations, as I mentioned, for the entirety of 2025. Easily a 5 out of 5. I had no reservations giving it a 5 out of 5 in my book.
Very good. Well said. Alrighty. Number 2 for me is Apothecary Diary Season 2.
You rated it higher than me.
I
Wow.
did, so shut up.
Wow. I bow down to thee.
I know. You're forgiven. No. The reason why I rated it higher than Togepi, because it felt a more complete story. Like, we got more, like, you got more carryover from season 1 with Mao Mao, Jinshi. It's definitely got more political with when we got more of Jinshi's reveal. People trying to overthrow him, or the consequences of the old emperor, who was basically Drake, Emperor Drake. That's why I like to call him. Heard he liked him young. Yeah, he ain't like, but Jinchi ain't like him. So
A minor.
yeah, so yeah, it's just the consequences of the old emperor that have this that's been like built up and carried like years, generations worth, and Jinchi had to basically deal with it because really he was related, and the emperor's dead, so they take it out on him. So had to actually come out of that shadow to like I can't just hide as this eunuch anymore. Like I have to, I gotta do what I gotta do. Yeah, my brother's the emperor, but I'm still the Moon Prince. I believe that's what that was his nickname.
Yeah.
So and like I'm next. I'm gonna be next in line for this throne. So and eventually it's gonna happen because his brother doesn't give a fuck. It's really he just wants to fuck. I respect it, but it was dramatic. It was mystery. And what was that one woman's name? Shohei. The one was like, which one?
Yaume? No, wait. I just closed. Damn it! I just closed my document because I'm trying.
Which character?
You talking about the
one that was her friend, but it was actually like
Shisui.
Shisui. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like her story was great. That little farewell dance at the end of it, but she's not gone as we saw.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm very excited for more. I cannot wait. I enjoy season 1. I enjoy season 2 even more. So yeah, number 2, Apothecary Diaries, season 2.
Mm.
Number 1, our number 1 for the year. Let us go. We know 3 of ours. We just gotta figure out Chris's. Chris.
Wow. Mine's Medalist.
All right, good.
I really love Medalist. It was such a surprise. I did not expect I would like figure skating. Inori was such a good character, a good protagonist. I was rooting for her every step of the way. Tsukasa's a good mentor. The music, the animation, everything about it was just fucking amazing. I enjoyed it, even if it is CG. I'm not so against CG like the others, but it it was really good. I enjoyed it.
Okay. Very good.
Season 2. Yes,
I can't wait to
season
binge
2.
this. I can't wait to binge it.
Yeah,
I've been saying that, and I wanted to finish it beforehand, but just the fact that you guys put it so high, I can.
Yeah, I know. It kind of makes me feel like, damn, did I miss out? Like, because I would have watched it had I like it been on my radar, but like by the time it's like
It wasn't on my radar, and then they loved it, and I saw the first 3 episodes in a day, and I haven't had a chance because I've been busy. But the first 3 episodes alone, bro, like I said, I put it in my 30.
I mean, if I watch Yuri on Ice, I feel like if I watch Yuri on Ice, I could definitely watch this because I do like the whole idea of figure skating.
I love Your Eyes is also great. So,
but I feel like I could definitely check this out. So I don't know, maybe I'll add it because there were a few shows that came out last year. A couple of those Chinese anime y'all raved about. I was like, after watching Faded Princess, I was like, maybe I'll check more of them out. Anyway, let me give y'all my number 2.
But there's better Chinese shows compared to Fate Magical. So.
Oh, I thought you were about to say compared to To Be Hero and
To Be Hero Mysteries are a lot better. Like I said, I do rave about Link Click. There's another one coming out. I
forgot about that.
Out this year.
Yeah, 2025 had some ones I want to revisit. I'm actually going to think about what I can revisit. But oh my god, like winter's such a strong season. Anyway, my number 1 was Taco P's Original Sin. Yeah, that was it. Taco P's Original Sin. It shows up, ruins your emotional stability, refuses to elaborate, then it leaves. Like it just came, you saw it, it conquered, it made you feel what it felt, it depressed you, it pulled you in and never let you go until it let you go and it was done because it was so short. But an anime doesn't have to run 12 episodes, 24 episodes, 50 episodes to be great. You can have a short run as long as you're intentional, you don't waste time. And I think the biggest thing that helped it, every episode wasn't constrained to a strict 20 2-minute episodes. Some episodes were 40 minutes. The first episode was an hour. Some episodes were 30 plus. I think it just always helps when you just focus on telling a story instead of what it looks like and what it has to look like. That's why I have to give Taco P, unlike Ethan, I have to give Taco P a complete rare 5 out of 5. Like, I don't give out 5s lightly. I might give out 1 a year, but Taco P's Original Sin is a 5 out of 5.
All righty. Ethan, go ahead.
Yeah, Taco P. Number one.
Twinsies.
There's not much more that can be said. I went on a 4.5-minute diatribe during the summer about how impactful Taco P is. Like, to Matt's point, I don't really want to revisit it. I don't want to revisit the emotions that Taco P led me to. I can count on one hand the amount of emotional anime that are that impactful in my life that I've seen, and Taco P for sure is one of them. I disagree to an extent, Matt, of not being something that this isn't a show that you can recommend. I agree that this isn't a show that you can recommend to emotionally sensitive or emotionally disturbed people. I think it would definitely agitate those people. It's a tough show to recommend for people that have been in any sort of abuse situation. But I think this is a show that you can recommend if you want to know the darkest points of Japan, if you want to know the darkest points um, of being a parent, especially the latter portion. Whenever I talk about Takapi's Original Sin, I, in a half-hearted manner, say, watch Takapi's Original Sin. It'll tell you everything you don't want to do as a parent. And I say that in a manner that's half jokingly to them, but to the audience, the greater audience, I totally mean that. It shows the absolute worst parts of what it's like to be a quote unquote parent who aren't really parents. They're just sperm donors that have custody of children and do the most horrendous things to them or make them feel the most horrendous things about themselves. I think there is a lesson to be learned in terms of the unity involved, even though it was a tumultuous path to get to where they got. By the end of the story, the characters do find some sort of resolution within themselves to be able to coexist peacefully, and be able to kind of move past the realities that they faced. And I think that's another lesson that can be taught to people that do watch the show, that even in your darkest moments, first off, in your darkest moments, unaliving yourself is not the answer, point blank, period. To Matt's point earlier, you do everything under the sun that you possibly can, because someone somewhere will give you a light. They will give you a rope, not to do that, but to be able to pull you back into the throngs of a positive light, a positive environment somewhere. I think it is a shining example of what it's like to be able to see in your darkest moments, there are ways out. There is a future. And I think that's really what it boils down to, that no matter how you feel in any sort of situation that is as serious or close to as serious as what you see in Takopi, there is a tomorrow. There is always a future. And I think everyone in society should remember that, in terms of how you treat people, in terms of how you view a situation you're in during one day, and then you wake up the next day. You should still thank whoever you believe in, that you woke up and you're able to live. You're able to do better. You're able to be a better version of yourself. You're able to better the universe, better the world somehow, some way. And for those who don't feel that way, I am deeply sorry for you, but I want you to just, as much as it may be difficult, you continue to have faith, continue to strive to be able to find peace, find happiness somewhere, somehow, because nothing lasts forever in terms of any sort of emotional, physical, mental, like grief, issues, struggles. Nothing lasts forever. You will find peace no matter where it may come or how it comes or how long it comes. It will come. And Takapi is a show that definitely emphasizes that when you really think about it on a granular level. Um, I can keep going, but I'm just going to end up making myself a little emotional. And I don't want to do that, because I think we should end this show.
That's kind of why I stopped when I talked about it.
Yeah, I heard it in your voice. And,
Yeah.
you don't want to go down that. So
No.
we'll end it positively, Matt.
He disappeared into the night. Alrighty, usually before I do this, I announce my winners from the previous years. I'm gonna do a little different. I'm gonna do a little further when I actually started caring about seasonals. So like 2018, I actually paid attention to the seasonals, gave it rankings. Like yeah, 2018, Violet Evergarden. 2019, Vinland Saga Season 1. 2020,
P.
P. 2020 was Great Pretender. Then from the show, 2021, ReZero Season 2 Part 2. Summertime Rendering, Vinland Saga Season 2, Freeing, and now Orb on the Movies of the Earth. I wrote an article about it. Love it that much. Read the whole manga when the show was halfway through. I enjoyed the heliocentrism, I guess geocentrism, like religion, like with religion, astrology, science, however you want to say it for them. Did not hold back on that 50th century Poland, how religion was back then, for people that think that were thinking differently than them. But they gotta understand, even now with human beings, they're always gonna find something to learn. They're always eager for knowledge in any shape or form, instead of just going to like a certain book, Bible, faith, whatever it is. And people are going to always want to expand, whether it is the science or the astrology of it. It's going to happen. We are curious creatures at the end of the day, and we're always going to find out in some shape or form. Everyone had a purpose. Raphael, big impact in just 3 episodes, and then that little return. Novak, compelling villain with it was something that he believed he was in the right until the very end. And in a way, maybe someone does believe he was right. If someone who believes in that faith, maybe they do seem like a good guy. It all depends on interpretation and on someone's perspective. And Novak was like the perfect prime example of that thing. Oxy, he was great. So was Badeni. Badeni was also the example of human knowledge, of wanting to learn more. And they even said, hey, if you open that book, if you see what's inside, we're going to cut your eye out. We're going to blind you. And you know what? He said, worth it, and opened that book. He started reading. And because of this, he wanted to learn more. He was even just in a small church. We got banished from the other church. He still wanted to learn. He did stuff like that. Draka, her time was short and sweet, but you know what? It still served a purpose. Same thing with Schmidt. I freaking love Schmidt. And the crazy thing is, it didn't just start with Raphael. It started with Hubert, the one that influenced Raphael to seek this stuff out, because Raphael was a curious man in the beginning. Like, and he told him, like, before I die, here's all my stuff. Do with it as you will. And that had been carried around for such a long time until they found it. It got burnt. But Yolenta, she had it. Well, Badeni had it written down. Or, sorry, not Badeni, Oxy, he had it written down. Yolanda had that copied. Draka had it memorized, thankfully. And then we got Albert Brudetsky, like the actual character, like the actual person in real life. See how he's doing, and then it's like a whole full circle, like around the moves of the earth type of thing. Full circle again. And we get to see the real Raphael in that, or sorry, different Raphael. And it boiled down to, like, if Raphael was alive in that timeline, that's probably how he probably could have acted. We don't know. People can change, and in that quest of knowledge, you can either corrupt you or put you on the right path. It all depends. I love it all. I love the story of it. Love the drama. Very satisfied with it. So yeah, number one, Orb on the Moves of the Earth. And we're done.
Ooh.
2025.
2025 is over, and we will change that logo because it is winter time.
Yeah,
you know,
all the logos.
all those great year. Had a lot of fun. Good, bad, ugly. We experienced it all in 2025. I cannot wait for 2026. We're going to start that, I think, next week. We will see. Who's going to join me? Who knows?
Probably not me. I haven't watched the sing. I don't want to watch. I'm trying. I want to binge Medalist. So my goal is to binge Medalist before I start.
That's fair.
You
That's fair.
starting off 2026 part, you're like, come on, Ethan, you gotta get with it, dog.
He's a human. Let him do what he wants.
I know, bro. I know.
But no, thank you all so much for a great year. Thank you to the Network, Industry Radio for sponsors on the social media platforms. So keep a shout out. If you're on audio platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, give us a 5-star rating to help us out. Follow Otalku Cafe on various social media platforms, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, fuck them. So we will have a YouTube for 2026. Follow Chris at Chris Zephyr on all social media platforms. Follow Sean at Sean Raku, aka Starman, Rico Star. Check out his music, check out his books. Follow Ethan, whether it's Enemy Daisuke 24 or Showstopper 24. Follow me, David Phoenix 12 or House Up in Cosplay. Thank you, Sean, for being an editor, and I hope we have a great 2026. With that, oyasumi and good night.
Sayonara, minasan.
When the sun goes to sleep, I find myself in a heap because it hurts so much to be away from you. It makes my day when I get a text from you. But still I say goodbye again. Let's hope this isn't the last time that I see your face. But hey, it's fine. I know everybody needs a little space. There's no one to blame. Goodbye again. Let's hope this isn't the last time that I hear your voice. But it's your choice. I can't keep you here forever. Just promise me that you'll come back.